I know, right? Alrighty.
God, my arms hurt from shoveling snow.
Oh.
Weak woman.
I
She
know.
went to Colorado.
And it snowed 28 inches last
She's
night.
like, oh, is it January? Let's go to Colorado.
No, that's not me. I don't want to be here. I hate the snow.
Colorado.
I didn't realize
Sitting
that
in
you were
a
the snow.
sitting in a creepy house. That's what.
Sounds fun.
Are you in the basement today?
No, I'm not in the basement today.
Why would you? Wait, what?
I was in the basement last night.
Why were we in the basement?
Were you like locked in there? Like,
Yeah, they only let me out to play D&D. That's why I always push for 4-hour sessions, because they lock me back
Fresh
up
air.
after.
It's the only time she gets fresh air.
4 hours of freedom.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and all right, possible kidnapping aside, would anyone like to give me a recap of last time?
We RP'd.
A lot.
True.
That's all we did.
We gardened.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I had a
And that
great
was a part
time
of it.
gardening. I
leaving
feel so
Seino.
bad. Stop.
Seino got alone
I
gardening
feel
at the end
so
of the day.
bad.
We
You
started a
should.
gardening club in the boys' bathroom.
I tell you who didn't garden. Seino.
Stop it.
Oh.
He gardened by himself.
Oh my god.
It's our garden now. Well,
He's feeding Junior his tears.
Oh no.
I mean, it's blood.
His tears.
No, he
Blood,
also
sweat, and
needs
tears.
seawater, so he gives him salty water in his tears.
Feed me, Seino.
You're the only friend I have.
Suddenly saying.
I need to have like a room I can bomb with sunlight to put this cactus in there. Like, I don't know if anyone wants to be blinded all the time.
blinded me with science.
Just take one of the stalls, one of the boys' bathroom stalls, and make it like a...
But I can't because it's being under construction right now.
I actually,
So I just have it.
I actually like had a dream about that, where it was Seino singing to Effie, dude, and Effie was just like, "I work at the gutter."
Oh my god! You had a dream where it was Seino singing to Effie and not to Sera?
It was suddenly Seino.
My
Beautiful.
god.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, last time, everybody went through their feelings. Gardened. Seino was abandoned.
Stop it.
Heartlessly, I might add.
Ah!
By a certain
I
tentacle
really am
wizard.
a monster.
The devil side took over.
And you guys installed a kind of chorus, made some sick connections, and have charted a course for Rampart.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oh, let's get you there. Where is my star map?
I have one conversation with Moto I have to do before we exit the ship.
I also have one thing I need to do before
Okay.
we exit.
Oh, well,
Oh yeah,
alright.
I totally have one more thing I need. I'm just kidding. I know.
One more
I
thing.
do believe I had one question first.
And here we go.
See you next week.
Alright.
Bye-bye, Rampart.
Alright, we'll start with you then, Effie.
Effie wants to pull out the riddle from Wandox,
Okay.
and she's gonna scan it with her new Valkyrie eyes.
Okay.
Does it tell me anything different?
No.
Okay. Then she's going to take out the Law Stone,
Okay.
and she's gonna place it in the piece of paper.
What do you mean by in?
Like, there's the scroll, right?
Yeah.
You know how when you're like packing up a present, you kind of, and you're being lazy and you just gather it all up?
So you're wrapping it in the
Yes.
parchment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
No.
Okay. Opening it back up, looking, has anything changed?
No.
Okay, she's just gonna try and make a 7-pointed star.
With what and how?
There's the little things that I can move with my fingers, right?
Yeah. But I mean, are you doing anything else? Or are you just trying to move them into that position?
I'm just trying to move them into that position.
Oh boy. Give me a second, please.
You explode.
I like how Effie's health bar is kind of like a sensor on her crotch.
It's like Dead Space, except for the helmet. You just have like super panties.
Super panties.
I like how Seino's the only one without a health bar.
I don't know why. It freaks me out.
I don't know. It's probably the same reason why nobody can send me stuff.
You're like a secret gnome.
Yeah.
I swear, yeah, I'm hiding. Always. Out of sight because I'm so small.
I don't have a health bar either.
Oh?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right, you don't.
I don't.
Oh.
Why would I need one if I'm not fighting?
That is true.
Well, Flip Switch has a
Big Money has
a
none.
health bar.
And Moto has none.
Yeah, I think it's just a taste, an aesthetic choice. Some of us just don't want to be burdened by a little green strip in front of us all day.
Has a health bar, signifying that we can kill him.
I mean,
you can certainly try.
Possibly. Yeah.
I found a shortcut. If you press tab, it pulls you to your character.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's
What?
very helpful.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I found a command. Ugh.
No, oh my god. Nerd
Why
glasses
hasn't anybody
are
told
on.
me this in the 2 years that we've been playing?
I
found
I didn't know that was a shortcut either.
It doesn't work
Did you
for
go
me.
if you press C, it opens your character chart? Oh my god.
Do you
When
have
I
your
press tab, it
character
just
selected?
centers the camera.
Do you have your token selected?
Yeah. It just centers the camera.
On yourself, though.
I don't think so.
Like, drag out into the astral sea and then press tab.
Okay.
No, not your
Oh,
token.
Not
your
you.
token.
Just your camera. Just your camera.
Maelie, come back!
Ellie, come back.
He poses,
You can blame it all
faces
on
through
me.
walls.
If you just move like the camera around, like
Oh,
put the
I see
camera
it
all
now.
the way over, and then tap in.
Okay, there you go.
Go out into
just
space.
left, guys.
Throw
I'm
yourself into
gone.
space.
That was so cute.
Dies.
Let me just hurtle myself into space real quick.
I'm gonna magical girl change into Patricia Starheart in space.
I mean, look.
I need to see the whole rainbow sequence. Hold on.
You ever just magic girl transformation, dude? That shit was so impractical.
All the
Alright.
time. Every time I take a dump.
Oh yeah?
I took a power shit before this session. I feel so much better.
I'm a big fan of shitting myself.
Yep, I'm a
In the bed.
shitting connoisseur.
Yeah. I mean, just really letting it out.
Guys, have I told you how much I love taking a shit?
No,
Yes,
tell us
you
more.
did.
In detail.
Multiple times like that.
Okay, so you know.
I didn't shit at all today.
Hey, that's perfectly normal and healthy.
Hmm.
Who's Twilight Mouse?
That would be Waymaker's new character.
Oh.
Twilight Mouse.
Came from the sex orgy.
My
What?
God.
Yep.
What type of orgy would it be if it wasn't a sex orgy?
I don't know, a cuddle orgy?
A cuddle orgy?
I do believe
I mean,
that's
those
just Cuddle
exist.
Fest, you know?
Cuddle
exist.
orgy.
Well, excuse
People pay
me,
money for
Essie.
that.
It's called
I
a
didn't know
cuddle
you were
party.
a connoisseur of cuddle parties.
Well, There's a lot of dogpiling that happens when you're a theater kid.
People enjoy foot rubs, back rubs, spooning, nuzzling. So I just get strangers rubbing my feet?
Yeah. Definitely see that happening in furry conventions that I have not been to, but have witnessed.
The third search that comes up is, what does it mean to cuddle a girl?
Oh, gosh. Oh.
That sounds like half of this community search history.
How do cuddle?
Are you done yet, Arcadum?
Well, can you send me what you have, Storm? I need to make sure it's the right version.
What I have for what?
The riddle.
Within a secret, a message, a hope.
Okay. Okay, so as you try to make a 7-pointed star, oh man, how would I? Do you have Arcana trained? Like a proficiency in it?
I think I do.
Okay. Well,
Keep trying to press I.
make me a Arcana check then. Alrighty. As you start to move the different symbols and positions into a 7-pointed star, or at least attempting to do so, slowly the page starts to turn and shift. Out of the symbols, I need to know which ones you're making the points.
Basically, they're just kind of the pantheons, right?
Yes, it is all the pantheons and the representation of those deities. So I need to know which 7 deities you are using.
I'm using Sekel'Q's as the North Star.
Okay.
Wandok's as the one to the right of that.
Okay. Just tell me clockwise. Let's just make it easier.
Yeah. So Sekel'Q's, Wandok's, Azokine, Kahili, Own.
Okay.
Who else is in the Grey Pantheon? Hold on, give me a second. Trying to do this from memory, which is very impressive.
There's Nero, there's Eos, things like that.
Eos.
Okay.
Nero. And that makes 7.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Gray star.
All right, this is gonna take a bit, so I'm gonna do everybody else's stuff because, yeah, you're gonna be busy. So we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Who wants to do the next thing?
I just have like some inventory stuff that I want to look at and confirm. Sorry, I didn't have time during the week. But can you confirm to me, Luka has like all of his inventory spread on his bed. Does he find the mask that he took from the clowns?
Yeah, you'd have that. If you
Okay,
took it,
so
yeah.
Okay, so it's just sitting there. He is okay, cool. Does he have the flute of Chaoton?
You mean the black flute?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have those marked. All right. Excellent. So he puts the flute up for now, but instead takes the mask and puts it on.
Oh, man.
What?
Okay.
Wait, is this gonna take more time? I'm sorry.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I gotta open that shit up.
Oh God.
Time for funny business.
Oh no. Well, you know what? This is fun. Let's see what happens.
Seino feels ominous energy coming across the wall.
What happens? This funny energy that's happening right over there. How do you feel? Uneasy?
Sadness.
Well, yeah, you would feel that. Just edginess and sadness are radiating from that wall.
Yeah, this time sadness comes from Seino's room.
Oh. Because of all the.
I hope that Junior like gains some superpowers from Seino's tears.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Does he also contract the horse eating abilities? That would be so funny.
Junior starts to grow out of control, and he has to stop him.
And he has to kill Sera. That's his main
his
objective.
one friend.
Oh.
All right, as you
I'm
put
sorry, Seino.
as you put on the mask, Luka. When you look through the eye slits of the mask, you start to see things strangely. The metal of the ship begins to contort and twist. The bedding appears fuzzy and shifting like a kaleidoscope of fur. All around you, reality seems to shift in contorting and uncontrollable manners. What would you like to do next?
He would look around, but since you already described that, I guess reality just looks contorted, right?
When you look at it through the mask, yes.
Oh, okay. Can you describe to me if this mask has like something to tie it on its back, or does it just, you put it on his face, or he puts it on his face and it just sits there?
It does not have a tie.
Oh, okay, so it's just sitting on his face as he carries it there. He would, out of curiosity, just leave his room to see if anything changes. So he would go out and into, the common room just to see how different that is as he's looking.
Well, as before, all the metal is translucent, twisting, shifting. It's almost like you're looking at a shadow overimposed on another shadow. When you walk into this space, you see the same manner with all the different pieces of the metal. And then you turn and you look towards Irha. And when you look at Irha, you see not only him, but other versions of him seated next to him. Each different version, slightly different. A different color of armor, a different weapon in his hand. And all of these shift and kind of change as you look. Like, you ever look at one of those magic eye pictures where something comes into focus and then fades? It's like that.
Oh, okay. Kind of like those pictures that when you shift them, they kind of change image? Kind of like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except in this regard, you're seeing different versions of Irha.
Is Moto also there, or is he gone with Sera?
Pretty sure Moto's with Sera.
Okay. He's
over here being a nerd.
Let me go put him in the gardening room.
Actually, the gardening room is over here. I'm just kidding. What about Big Money? As he turns to look at Big Money.
Wow. He's the same.
Oh, he's the same. Okay. All right. He wanders a little bit more and peeks into the helm, or where Effie and the angel is. He just kind of pops his head over just to see what he sees from that angle.
Oh boy. I'll have to move on to the other people because that's going to be a problem. So.
Oh no! Okay.
If you mess with my riddle that I've been working on IRL for like hours.
Okay, well, he's just looking, so let's see what happens.
Okay.
He's just vibing there.
Alright, who's next?
Did you need... Oh, sorry, I'm sick. Did you need Sera out of the room, Essie, for what you wanted to do?
It's fine if you're in here.
Okay, go ahead.
Still kind of conversing with Soma, but also learning a bunch of defensive spells from Sera. Maelie's going to look over and ask Soma. So, I know that Patricia used to be like a captain, and that was her rank. How does rank and titles work in out here in Rampart? Not Rampart. Well, Rexus. Is it something like based off of blood, or is it something more like by achievement or election?
Well, ranks are determined by merit. Some are hereditary. It depends on which of the factions that you're speaking of, I suppose.
Well, Effie's recently taken on the name of Valkyrie, right? So...
Yes.
I just wondered if some people would still consider me captain, or if due to my circumstances that was something that had kind of sort of been removed from me. Or I guess if Patricia had a rank, like, do I need to worry about that affecting me on the rest of my travels?
To be honest, I do not know. The predicament that you're in is... well, it's strange.
It is.
You possess the veneer and presence. But your physical form is different, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I am not sure. I believe the instruments of the Rexus Federation will most likely register you as Captain Starheart, but as to whether or not that means that you retain the rank, I don't know. I would suspect that anyone that knew her personally would probably see you as an imposter.
Maelie gives a kind of shy smile at that. Understandable. Well, all right. I guess I'll leave it up to to how it goes then, and we'll just deal with it when it happens.
Yes. That seems good.
In the meantime, Sera. So, I figure it's only fair. You've given me all this help trying to protect me. I will try and show you what my Star Mage armor does. I don't know if it's gonna work the same way with the stars for you. It might just end up being mage armor, right? But
she'll flop her head down, and all like 50 pounds of hair she has will lay off on the side. She'll just watch.
Fair's fair. So, Maelie takes a moment and tells her, you know, like word for word, out of the pig Latin of her spellbook, how to do the mage armor spell. And then she shows her what she does to activate it, since it's an abjuration spell. She kind of tosses her hand over her left shoulder, like she's throwing something over her left shoulder. And the mage armor kind of just glows into life, and it's like starlight that kind of crystallizes and becomes hard.
Sera will then sit up. Oh, wrong character. There we go. Sit up. And she will mimic Maelie motion for motion. And she's also going to have Moto come on over here. She has a plan for where this is going to go. But she will mimic motion for motion, word for word. And see if she can bring some astral magic to life.
It's something like a double backbone if you think about it, you know?
Sera has a whole bunch of backbones in her tentacles, so she feels that she might understand that. Hang on, I got a little bit of nose.
Man, I don't know. That sentence was weird.
Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Okay. Is she able to summon astral magic, Arcadum?
If you learn the spell, yeah.
Well.
So I can actually teach astral spells.
Yeah.
Cool. Interesting.
That is not what I thought was going to happen.
Me either.
Cool. She'll do a tentacle wiggle in excitement. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Is that the
What
sound?
about those?
Is that the sound?
Bloop, 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 bloop. She'll slap one on the wall and slowly slips down.
Yeah.
What about those nifty magic missiles you have?
What about them?
How do you do those?
Well, about the same way as a magic missile, only slightly different. But if I show you everything, what have I got to be special about?
Sera looked puzzled over that. You're Maelie. That's what makes you special.
I suppose. Spells are just spells.
I would teach you fiend spells if I could, but her tentacle that's slipping down and leaving just a streak of like green ichor. The cost of casting it is your humanity and free will.
Yeah, what? Don't you want to be corrupted, bro?
I think I'm fine where I'm at for now. Not being a fiend, that is.
You want to be cool, don't you?
Smoke.
Smoke.
Sera offers a cigarette. I'm joking. She doesn't smoke.
Smoke.
You want to do drugs?
A baggie of dust.
I'm sorry, did you say drugs?
Yeah, did you
as I
say-
tries to manifest himself immediately.
Drugs?
Well, how would you use these missiles? I guess for me, when it comes down to it, this is more like fair is fair, showing you the armor, but the Starlight missiles, she looks kind of awkwardly at Soma. That's kind of special, because that was the first thing that Patricia, showed me. How would you use them?
She'll relax a little bit, proper head on her hand. Well, I suppose I would use them in a situation where I could not miss. Where desperation was the hour. And I believe it was mentioned that they are especially effective against the eyeless. Although I'm not quite clear on... It seemed we were facing the eyeless before, but they weren't really the eyeless.
Well, my theory holds that they got too corrupted by the Voidka, and so what was normally effective all of a sudden turned out to be ineffective.
He'll nod.
But
I think you are correct. What I saw in that Voidka that was unraveling the essence of everything around us was just about as terrifying as a dream.
the dream really wasn't that bad, We made it in and out several times just fine.
She'll wince. It is chaos. So, Starlight missiles?
Sure. I suppose. So
Sera's very excited. She's not wiggling, but she'll do her best to sit still and watch.
we're not on a waterbed, so every single wiggle is just kind of like shaking the frame.
All 250 pounds. How much does Maelie weigh? She's small, right?
Maelie is like 5'9", but she's only like 170 or so, I think. I can't remember what I put on the wiki.
Okay, it's not too jostling then.
No, not
she, like
terrible.
every jostle, she like bounces up.
So, Maelie flips to a different page and reads the spell aloud to Sera, translating it from her pig Latin code kind of thing. And then, because it's evocation, she takes her hand and does kind of like an aha, like I have an idea sort of gesture, right? And then she pauses. Come with me.
You could just
Quick.
blast the wall.
Are you sure?
Sure. We'll have a window between us.
Okay. So she blasts the
No,
wall.
no. Here, I'll do it. Shoot me. He'll,
You
con-
gonna be
Moto
okay there,
winning
Moto?
smile.
he'll conjure a shield spell like a catcher's mitt.
All right.
Isn't he so
So-
cute?
As she drops her hand from the aha, the left hand kind of shoots out the missiles that turn into starlight as they leave her fingertips. And she pummels poor Moto in his shield.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Sera claps at the display. She will then try to mimic, and she'll gesture her hand like she has an idea, which she has many ideas. So she does it with too much flourish. And she'll attempt to blast Moto.
He sprays magic everywhere instead.
Just goes awry. Oh, I suppose I should only focus on one idea at a time.
I like to focus on the stars, since it is Starlight Missile. But I like to focus on kind of like, when they fall from the sky and they make like a kind of shower effect,
Oh.
And then each missile is just one of those fallen stars, just kind of coming and landing on the target that you want. Pew, pew, pew. And sometimes there's a lot of them, and sometimes it's just one or two streaking across the sky. You've seen that, right?
Yes. It's actually one of my favorite memories with my wife. Sera suddenly becomes very sad, and she puts her hand down.
You don't talk about her much.
She's in the past. And I am what I am now.
I see. Well, that's what I think of, and when they start exploding and shooting off more and breaking off little chips and pieces of themselves to turn into their own missiles, I tend to think of how infinite the expanse of the sea is. But if that's too painful for you, I'd pick something else to think about.
She'll nod at Maelie. And she's back to her normal reserve self. She'll gather herself up. Thank you for teaching me. I hope what I've shared with you will help.
I hope so too. Use what you've learned well, I'm trying to not do too much damage to the name of the fading stars, right?
So we'll cock her head to the side. I think your reputation precedes you. And is a good reputation.
Well, thanks for thinking that.
Moto will clean his toes with his tongue.
Sera will gather him up. He's almost too heavy for her to carry around. He's like 60 pounds now, right?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah, she'll put her arms, her human arms, what is her strength, like 10? Oh, 11, excuse me. Her great 11 strength. She'll gather him up and carry him under the arms. She'll nod to Soma.
Humongous.
She'll give a little parting wave with tentacle at Maelie. She's gonna go out here.
A little wriggle, like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Right behind her back, she walks away. I'm gonna have her go do something. Was there something else you wanted to do, Maelie, before I...
Nah, that's it. That's it for me. I've asked my question and I've done my magic, so I'm good for everyone else.
Okay. She'll carry Moto out here like a... just a dead weight toy.
Like a big dog.
Yep. She'll put
Flexing
Moto
her
on
biceps.
the table. She'll look around. She specifically wants a couple of people. She doesn't know where they are. She'll ask Moto, can you bring Seino and Luka here?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Why didn't
There
you
we go.
just tell me to do that? Why'd you carry me in here?
Can't you do that from here?
I can, but why did you care? It doesn't matter. Hey, Luka's right here. Oh, never mind. That's a major story point. I'm not getting caught in that. Nice try.
Seino wipes away his tears.
Stop it!
Knock, 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 knock.
He's not really crying. He's just taking
His
care of it.
beard is full of his snot that's been running.
Oh, that's
He will open the door. Yeah. Oh, hi,
Right.
Moto.
Hey, you know, I just realized something.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever exchanged any dialogue.
We did. You told me that I had the darkest soul to ever imagine.
Oh. Good. Anyway, Mistress wants to see you, so... Follow
All
me.
right. Sure thing.
She'll look over the back of the couch. She's like peeking over it.
Nah, don't look over there. Major plot happenings over there.
Question: can you feed your snot to him?
What?
What?
Not
What?
Mike.
What?
Since you're like feeding.
What the fuck did you just say?
Hello.
You have
Junior?
You have been in
Junior.
You have been in France too long.
I swear, the freaking
No,
eating
it-
habits over there are crazy. I'm telling you.
Listen, my
Delicacies in France are strange.
my brain worm took over my impulse to ask.
What the fuck did you just say?
Because you're like feeding it your tears. Like if you're running your snot down your beard, does it just drop into Junior? Does he eat that? Like, sorry. Okay, we can answer this later. I'm sorry.
Solidly Seino.
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Look.
Just ignore me when I ask really weird questions.
Let's continue the major plot happening.
Luka, the NPC, is currently not available.
He'll
This
frown at
playable character is just sitting
Sorry,
here.
looks like Luka's busy with something.
She'll look at Irha, who's also kind of busy, but she'll gesture him over. There we go. Put him there. She wants somebody who has a divine sense of souls. And she'll put Moto on the table.
Big money will lay on Ira's head.
I'm
But
pretty
Irha
sure-
hates cats.
Yeah, Irha would have squawked.
Yep.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and batted
Like,
the cat away.
Shove me away. Okay.
Quack!
Why?
I'm a bird, man.
Pushes.
I don't like cats. Cats kill
Alright.
my people.
Big money will lay on top of Seino's head. Wow.
Sure.
Sera looks
Is
at
Big
the...
Money the same size as Seino?
Yes. seeing as how this is not comfy, Big Money will instead just lay in the middle of the table.
Sera will give him tummy rubs.
Oh.
Does he sit like a loaf?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Good. Sera gets her evil arc of petting a cat. She'll look at Voto. She'll look at her collection.
Her collection. Okay.
I need to understand how to collect a soul. And I thought now would be a good time.
Then why am I here?
You're a mage guard, Seino. I think you'll keep me safe.
Well,
Well,
yeah. I'm not too well spoken on the soul part.
This is probably
Sera?
just what I'll be doing.
I think we made a promise to Inu about the live stream, yeah?
I didn't make a promise.
Okay, well, Sera, there's nothing I could do to stop you. You're a powerful wizard.
That's... No. That's not... No. 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 Oh, God.
It's Chadra time?
Oh, let me...
I don't know, that's what he said last
Astra.
session.
Alright. Here we go. His chin gets more manly.
She's laid out a fresh notebook, and she'll title it "How to Use Souls 101."
Irha will state, "You do realize that what you're speaking of is a great evil."
Yes, that is why I
How,
informed you.
how about you don't do it?
She'll frown at Irha. Then why did you give me your permission?
Irha does not like it at all.
I know, it's hard to do it without actually Astra here. 'Cause
Well,
she's got
I mean...
a total different take of the paladin.
Hold on, let me go look at something real quick.
Okay.
We talked
Yeah,
about
because
this shit.
last session, Astra said she didn't have or Irha didn't have a problem with it.
Yep. I specifically had Sera blurt it out in front of the whole party.
Yep.
No, let me go check something here.
Also, I don't know if Sera was actively listening when they were back in Greygrum, but Luka did ask how would one collect a soul.
Yes, you did. I remember that. Excuse me.
You know those like rejection hotlines?
I don't know a rejection hotline. I know hotlines.
I don't. What is that? What's a
It's like when a
hotline?
guy asks for your phone number and you're totally not interested, so you give him like
Oh,
this.
yeah, those fake numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should make one that's just Lolly clearing her throat.
Is it loud? I'm sorry.
No,
it's okay.
it's not.
I just thought it would be really funny if just like somebody's like calling this girl that they're interested in, and it's just like.
You'll be pleased to know, Roxa, I have a lot of snot IRL.
Really? And you can't give it to Junior? Oh my god.
What
As
a
peace-making
blasphemy.
gift?
I do have a terrarium next to me, but I don't know if I want to put my snot in there.
Is it a big terrarium?
It's like a glass bowl. Here, I'll take a picture and show you.
Yeah, send it to me. I've been getting a lot of terrariums in my TikToks for some reason. I just watched one and then all of a sudden my feed is just
They know it's time for you to build
overtaken.
one.
Did you ever watch the show Super Jail?
No, what is that?
Really? Oh my
No.
god! It
I've
was
heard
like,
of that.
It was a great show on Adult Swim.
Super Jail. Let me look this up.
Yeah, you should. It's pretty funny, but also
It's
kind
an
of
American thing that I don't know.
I've never heard of it either.
It sounds very American now that I think about it. Okay, Super Jail. I do not recognize these characters at all.
Yeah, it's worth a watch through once.
Okay, I'll give it a watch. Is it on Netflix or?
I mean, it was on Adult Swim, but anyways, there's an episode called Terrarium.
Uh-huh.
Where like the plants come to life and stuff, and like there's these giant, Venus flytraps, and they just like eat people in the super jail.
Hey yo.
Oh, like I just saw the
crazy.
photo you posted, Storm. There's I see what you mean. There's so many photos on the wall.
I know, it's fucking creepy.
It's really crowded. It's like cluttered.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. That's why
They're
it's
not
creepy.
even like family photos. They're just photos.
Yeah, but the entire bedroom is all full of family photos.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's weird.
What a cute little terrarium. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it precious? I put little winter decorations in there.
All right, so I reviewed some stuff. Astra hasn't responded to me, but man, I guess if she gave permission,
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fuck. I wish the player was here, because I don't know how to proceed.
Well, my original plan, if we want to go back a little bit, was to have Luka here in this spot. Sera knows that Luka's also interested in how to get power. But she specifically was looking to have either a cleric or a paladin here present.
Not being able to stop you from doing what you're doing is very different from directly participating in it, which is why I feel like Irha would be resistant to this.
Okay.
It's one thing to say that he's not going to stop you. It's another thing entirely for him to directly participate and assist you. You see what I mean? I guess there's two different things.
There's some meta stuff there that Astra and I have talked about that, I think we should just leave her out of it for now.
I don't think he would help you, is what I'm saying. I mean, not impeding you is one thing, but helping you do it is another. So,
but I think the question was more around how to do it, not helping.
Well, that's helping though. Helping her figure it out is helping her do it though.
We'll put Irha back in the chair.
Yeah. And Luka, unfortunately, is fucking. Hold on, I've got a phone call. Be right back.
Oh my.
I feel like I can't have a coherent thought.
What do you mean?
There's just so much stuff happening.
I just wanted to know how to get souls before I went and reaped a whole bunch of humans. That's all I wanted.
And I'm
Talk
just
to
making
Moto?
noodles.
I was about to say, like, isn't Moto there? He could probably tell you or give you some insight about it.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on.
Can give you a curse, maybe.
You can also just wait until we're done with the major story point.
Now, Luka's not all fucked up with having, like, the mask on his face. We don't know yet, so we'll see. Oh, well, when he gets back, I'll ask him what it looks like.
Well, I think all of that's going to be explained once we actually get back to what we're doing.
Oh, I mean, like, the front of the mask. Because in my mind, I'm thinking it's, like, a blank, like the half smile, half frown mask, like those types.
Ugh, I hate that.
Yeah. I just want to know what it looks like from the outside, because if he has it on constantly, then I'm going to have to change his art. That's the only thing.
So you think he got given Jan classic theater mask and not some other type of mask? Because there were like 4 choices.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just envisioning it as like a theater mask because clowns, but at the same time, like, he could tell me it's any other type of design, so I would like to know if it's something he chooses to keep on constantly or take off if he gets too freaked out by what he sees, by what Effie and what Effie is doing, and Arcanacorus. I can't say his name half the time. How do you
I
say
know
it?
it's in my notes,
Arcanacorus.
but it's so far away.
Arcanacorus.
Echinocorus.
Okay. Sorry, my French pronunciation. Oh my god.
It's kind of like
so bad now.
if you put Arcana and chorus,
Arcana.
like the singing group.
Okay, that works. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Arcanacorus. I always did that. I don't know if you guys do that whenever you're trying to figure out how to sound out a word. I just spell it out how it sounds to me. And then
I
I'm
just
like, oh my God.
mispronounce it for the rest of my life.
Forever.
I oftentimes back in school when we learned English, I often just read the word as it sounded if I would pronounce it in German and then said it in English so I could remember how to spell it. So, because like for example, because we learned British English first, for example, favorite, I could not remember how to spell that fucking word. So I just said it out how it sounded in German, and like very quietly, but I said it out loud, and then wrote it down. Believe, I could never remember how to.
Believe in life after love. I feel something inside me say.
Yeah.
Really?
I really don't think you're strong enough. Oh no!
Fun fact.
You guys.
Back when I wrote exams in German and stuff, and we had to read these big text that I don't want to read, but I had to. I actually talked in the exams, but I did it so quietly nobody heard it.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Did your Uber Eats driver get lost?
Yeah.
Nailed it!
Anyway, sorry. I'm back. Okay, so
Major plot point.
what would you like to do instead, Sera?
Let's wait for the other two to wrap up.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Big time.
Boy's peeking. He's looking. Observing.
I'm observing. I'm gesticulating.
I am looking respectfully.
I am juggling testicles.
I'm flossing.
Oh.
God,
I'm making
not the
noodles.
flossing.
Yeah, because we're dropping on Tomato Town.
All right, here we go. All right, Effie, as you move the different points of the star, selecting the gods of the Grey Pantheon, I believe all of them except the Matron of Fate, each one moves into a specific position, making that of the 7-pointed star. As this occurs, the note begins to change, the scroll begins to shift. Sigils, symbols, and rhetoric begins to appear on the scroll, shifting by, writing itself out, and then fading away. It quickly moves through the center of the star, and each one slowly indicates a message. And I will now write out the next bit for you.
God, there's more layers to this?
Yes.
Imagine lore. Oh, God.
You just got past the first bit.
Oh, no.
It's the god of secrets. What did you expect?
I don't know. Something
She
like
wanted
a
an
dick
easy
pic.
power up.
Lol. Oh, man. Wandox, can you tell me things? Okay. Here you go.
Can you solve this riddle, please?
I'll just imprison all the people on Rampart until they figure out the rest of the riddle.
Yeah, there you
Slave labor.
Do this
Yep.
puzzle for me.
Discover it. Isn't that the premise of Holes?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Stanley Ilnats.
Stanley Ilnats. All right. Let me get this written up for you. Oh, actually, hold on, let me double check.
I like 'em big. I like 'em juicy.
Chunky.
I like 'em plumpy.
I want to stuff them.
Ooh.
How you feeling, Lolly?
Sleepy.
Sweepy.
Oh, that day quill knocking you out.
It's probably gonna wear off here in an hour. I'll have to re-up my drugs.
At least there hasn't been a brown person incident today.
Oh,
It's
a brown
coming.
person.
I can feel it. It's coming.
Good thing he's not in range.
Get
Not
over
yet.
here, Luka. I gotta be racist.
God.
My God.
I've been doodling.
There's
Wasn't
a
there,
blue
like-
person instead.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Wasn't there like a research done about how Dayquil and NyQuil does not work, or it's not like effective or something?
Really?
I don't
It's
know.
helped
It
me
always
a
works
lot.
for me. Yeah.
I don't know. I just heard something like it was on the news once. So they're just
I'm
like,
still
oh, there's a pause on
Fake
the
news.
Dayquil.
Fake news.
Fake news.
I'm still super congested,
Local news need to stop then.
but the only thing that would really hurt is my throat when I'm not on meds. I hate it when it swallows and it hurts so bad. That's the worst
Yeah.
part.
You can just go over to TJ
That's what
and get
she
some free
said.
medication.
What is TJ?
Tijuana.
It has an acronym that's so cute.
Absolutely.
I'm hanging down at TJ. Woo! I'm gonna be
I'm
even
sending you
closer
the
here a month from
link.
now.
Yeah. It like do everything and like I got my wisdom teeth out in TJ. Like I went and got all my meds at TJ.
What?
You can just walk across the border and get an Uber.
I asked I was seeing with my work if I could live down in Mexico. It just wasn't worth the hassle. It'd be so much cheaper though.
There you go. That's the thing.
That's an awful lot of Sudafed.
Yeah. That's like an ineffective ingredient. That's the part that we're talking about.
Oh, like I shouldn't use this?
I don't
Or I
think
should.
You like you can use it. It's just not as effective.
You can also
Oh.
use it to make meth.
Or that.
Yeah, it's crazy in Cal. Like I can't buy this stuff anywhere except for like a CVS.
Yep.
Even
And
when
then
I
they
went
have
to
to-
buy a nail file, my nail files were locked up. I
Yeah,
was
that's
so
mostly-
confused.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
because of people stealing.
Wait.
A nail
Am I
file?
lost?
It's like
Yes.
$1.
What's to do with a nail file? Like,
You-
wait, hold on. Okay, explain it to me. I'm like lost.
I mean, it's not that they're gonna do anything with it. It's that they're easy to steal. It's kind of like why all the razor blades are locked up.
Uh huh.
The aluminum
And hair
foil was
dye?
in the back. That would make sense to me. They had to pull that out for me.
Okay.
And so
I just
Sudafed you can make meth with. So that's why that's locked up, or usually behind the pharmacy.
Okay. But what I don't understand is like, why lock up detergent? Like, it's a very bulky item. Like, it's not easy to hide.
Well, normally what they do is they have systems that show what the
Uh-huh.
most amount of stealed stuff was, you know, and then they're like, okay, deodorant. We'll just lock that up.
Most commonly stolen item in America. cash, jewelry and gold, electronics, medications.
Yep.
Number 7 is your identity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That checks out.
Yeah.
It's
Do you know how
absolute
many
insanity.
services? How many services that exist for identity theft is
I just
crazy
had
to
one.
me.
My mortgage company lost mine.
What? Oh no.
Right after my mortgage got bought out by them too. It's like, oh, what a great
Of
welcome
course.
present.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
This is a long riddle.
Yep.
I'm scared. I'm
Hey,
scared,
yo.
guys.
Imagine
Storm,
if we did
when you say all we did was RP today, I'm gonna remind you this is why. We had to sit here and wait for your riddle.
I mean, look, I figured it out. It's not that I'm typing this.
How about what?
I just think Arcadum think that I didn't have enough brain power to solve it, and so he didn't even bother with the rest of it.
He's making it up on the fly.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
He'll make an actual Sudoku puzzle for when we land.
Hey, yo, let me solve that. I love Sudoku.
No, we make Storm do it. It's just
No,
GG.
No, it's gonna take like 5 sessions for me to get anywhere remotely close.
Really?
Yes.
It's just Sudoku.
Okay.
Storm is not a puzzle girl.
If you ask me what 7 times 4 is, I couldn't tell you without pulling up a calculator. I'm not even kidding.
Oh.
So when you try and put numbers in a sequence that I have to put in a certain sequence to create a certain number, it's not going to work.
That's not what you do. It's not an adding or subtracting puzzle. It's literally just, does the row or the column have the numbers 1 through 9? It's not the square has to equal anything. It's just
no, but it's like the total, right? Like the total number has to equal what?
No, that's a different puzzle.
Numbers scare me, you guys. I
feel like a good
Welcome
place
to
for you
D&D.
to start is Sudoku because, like Essie said, it's just whether or not the column or the row has that number, and then you just don't put it there if it already exists. But you also have to think about whether it's in that quadrant
Here you
that
go.
you're putting them.
It's time.
Oh,
I'm clicking.
I'm looking.
I
looking.
can't see anything.
I'm putting it in your notes channel.
I'm waiting. I'm looking.
All right.
I'm looking.
I'll read it out. I'll read it out for chat's sake.
I'm pondering.
A turning wheel, the shifting keel, to make the journey in a heart of steel. Shifting and twisting, a shadow's haunt. Seek the lost angel, hollow and gaunt. Here in the whisper, a truth will be stolen. Destroyed as the despot, fetid and swollen. A final test awaits on the world you seek. Seek the Acropolis, Hades to speak. Here in the thread of fate, you will be tested.
Good job, Storm.
Great.
One more thing that tells us to go to band.
Yep.
What?
What?
All right, there's a lot more to it than that, though. Because, unfortunately, ironically, perhaps even, at this point in time, Luka strolls on up with that mask on.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
so with the primordial sight of the shifting metal and twisting steel all around you, you look forward and you see 2 things. The first thing that you see is Effie, all the different versions of herself, looking over a piece of parchment. And in that parchment, you see a god.
Oh.
You see a god made out of red and black feathers, not feathers, but feathers of light and shadow. And it is in that one moment that this visage turns and looks upon you. You feel a very strange sense of foreboding. Slowly, this presence raises its hand up to its face in a shushing motion. and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Lord. Hey, he got that wrinkle brain, so let's go. Wisdom saving throw. Normal. 15.
All right. That is enough. You turn your eyes away from the strange individual, the entity. You can feel that it is a deity due to your clerical training. Do you have... go ahead and roll me religion. Actually, while you're looking at it.
Religion. There you are. Normal. Oh, not 20.
Yeah.
Why? All
right, atheist.
He's not an atheist. He's agnostic.
Wow, for somebody who hates gods.
Well, hate them.
Not hate.
Whatever.
Distrust.
Your agnosticism is irrelevant to the fact that you are witnessing this entity, which you believe to be Wandox.
Oh. Okay, so this is to be Wandox. Okay.
And
he looks away.
And in that moment, as you look away, the parchment that Effie is holding in her hands shifts to the new words across the page. And on the edges, the same thing that you've seen before. The symbols and etchings of the Grey Pantheon.
Wait, so do I see a other set of words besides the ones that are already there? Or
No,
just
you're way too far away to do that. I'm telling Effie what else that she sees. Now, what you do next is very important, Luka. So, what do you do after you look away?
Having looked away from whatever Effie's doing with that piece of parchment, he would remove the mask at that point.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And then he would look back at Effie and see, has everything gone back to normal?
As normal as one could expect.
Okay. When he flips it over, what does the mask look like? At the front of the mask.
It looks like a Harlequin's mask.
Oh, yep. Harlequin. Oh, okay. Oh.
Like a jester's mask.
Oh, a jester's mask. Okay. He doesn't say anything at first, but he watches what Effie's doing, like measuring how much she's interacting with this piece of paper.
You just see one single tear come down her face in realization that this is a multi-part riddle.
Put all the muscle in the boobs instead of the brain.
Her tears slowly drop on the riddle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm sorry, Storm. Luka would instead turn away, knowing that Wandox basically told him to not say or act in any way as of right now. So he would just go back for now and keep that little part to himself.
Alrighty.
At this point, is Sera still doing her thing? Because he would just go back.
Luka's available.
He's not an NPC anymore.
Sera's peering over the edge of the couch, and her hair's down, so it's just like a big old mess of blonde hair. Luka. Wow. She'll wave at him.
Yeah.
Come sit with me.
Okay.
She'll snuggle back in and give more belly pats. And then she'll, with her other hand, pat the couch right next to her.
There we go. He sits on it. Or it tries to avoid her hair as much as possible and sitting on it.
She'll give a winning smile.
Can he, if he's floating, can he float on the chair? If he's not like, directly sitting
Sera
on it?
approves of his flotation. Far too busy sitting on couches.
Can he do what?
If he's floating, does he float on top of the chair? If he's not touching anything?
It's completely up to you.
Yes!
Okay, he just floats on the chair.
Cover above the pores!
Oh, he doesn't have to sit on the public bathroom seats.
Yo, wait, that's a leg up. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
With Big Muddy in her arms, she'll snuggle into Luka, and then she'll look back to old Moto. I thought you might like this part.
Oh, why? He just looks confused.
Well, Moto. Sera's ready for a presentation.
What? Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yes.
All right, fine.
With a laser pointer. She'll pass one over.
Am I in a presentation right now?
Welcome.
Oh, hey, Seino.
The fact that Seino's here is also funny to me.
He will look at this and just see gibberish.
Wait, if you have a laser pointer, does Big Money react?
No, he's far too fat.
Oh, so lazy.
All right. It is at this point that Moto sighs. All right, fine. Let's get straight to it. So first things first. In order for you to do what you want to do, you have to understand what a soul is. A soul, specifically, is a combination of two key ingredients. It is life force and willpower. You must have both life and will to have a soul. If you have only life but no will, then you have automatons, or like undead, I guess, kind of. And if you have will and no life, then that's where you get your golems and your things like that. So you need both of those in order to have a soul. Now, you can splinter a soul, take pieces of it, etching away at its willpower and life force together, and there are some individuals that are able to do that, and there are some instances in which this is considered to be a part of the process, I guess. Like me, for example, I am a piece of your soul as well as my own self. It is what binds me to you. That's why we are bound in the way that we are. But to take a soul from the life stream and to place it into an object or another person, such as by eating it, is an act of consumption that did, well, for the most part, the squares in the live stream are going to have you believe that it's great evil, and who cares? It's power, direct, a straight line, but that is what you're doing. It's a transference of power. It is believed by the Arcadum scholars that whenever one of us is destroyed, all of that energy returns to the live stream anyway, although that really isn't for certain. But generally speaking, when you take a soul and put it in an item, or take a soul and put it in yourself by consuming it, that energy is transferred to you, which has a whole bunch of different benefits, obviously. However, the power of the soul, its quality, I guess, will depict on how much strength it has with it, how much power it has, any special quirks it might have inherited. And then, of course, there's traveler souls, which that's a whole nother problem. A traveler soul are those specific few that are refracted, that are able to take on not only the the lives of multiple people that are shared by a singular soul, but they are also those that have lived multiple lives and have retained memories of those lives within them. These potent souls, well, they're very valuable on the market. If you could ever find a traveler soul, we'd be rolling in it. And the consumption of one would lead to incredible power. But in either case, that's a quick rundown on souls, how they work, and what you can expect. If you have any questions, I guess you can ask them.
What type of item do I need to store it?
Well, if you want to store a soul, you need a reliquary, or some other vessel that's capable of containing it. This could be anything from one of the mystical metals, such as like gold or platinum, or it could be in something that was once alive, like bone. It takes on many different forms. Your phylactery, it's really dependent on that.
Does one manipulate the soul? Just grab it once the body dies? How do you just take a soul?
Well, some creatures possess the ability innately, like demons and stuff like that. But you mortal types are going to need items in order to do that, or spellcasting. There's plenty of magics in necromancy that control the transference of life energy. Souls are no different. You'll have to be powerful enough to cast those complicated magics, but you can just use them. Or you could get a vessel, like a phylactery, and you'd be able to capture them from the recently slain as well. Not to mention, you could just grab souls directly from the life stream and the dream too. But I wouldn't recommend doing it in the dream unless you are willing to deal with the consequences.
Sera will shudder at that. Absolutely not. And she'll look sad. I had to let her back in Conflux for this.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, she'll scratch her face. What type of spell, Moto?
Well, there's Soul Jar.
Did you say that again? Soul Jar?
Soul Jar.
Like
Soul
a
Jar.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
How is that spelled?
Agreed.
Soul, S-O-U-L, and then Jar,
Okay.
J-A-R.
Oh, is it 2 words? Okay,
Yeah.
that was
Yes.
1 word. Okay, got it.
I hate it when my enemy plays Soul Jar of Greed.
No!
It's an actual spell. Like,
I think that's so funny. Just like,
There's
out of
also,
all these other spells.
there's also Soul Cage, although that one's a little bit
Oh.
better, more powerful.
Cage.
Sera will frown. Anything accessible to our current power level.
I don't think so. But
I would assume it's mostly items.
there's another way to do it. I mean, you could just get summon daemons and summon a Cacodemon. Or one of the lesser ones. You might have to do some wheeling and dealing, but they can just take souls for you.
Would they be able to transfer it into something like an item, a reliquary?
Yeah.
Do you know the name of any of these?
But
Sorry,
once you become a
we don't
full
really
devil,
go.
don't you do that?
I don't really go to Abaddon or anything like that. That place is too sketchy.
Sorry, what were you saying, Roxa?
Oh, Luka was asking, but if you become a full devil, wouldn't you just be able to manipulate them freely? From the sounds of it.
It's likely. She'll look towards Moto for confirmation. Oh god, I have a little bit of a hang on.
You're already a half-devil, so I already had the idea that you may have had some sway.
Well, I mean, yeah, depending on what she evolves into. And what blessings Lord Babylon gives her.
Oh, sorry.
That just seems like items for you.
I have to give Babylon tribute first. Or I would prefer to. Where does one find a reliquary? Are they just sold in general markets?
Black markets.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where we are. Like, we could have bought one in Grey Room.
Yeah.
Do you think
I'm pretty sure they
Rampart
told
would
us
have it?
about that.
I don't know. See, hold on a second. He'll pull out his tongue, start reading something on it.
Love that.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, Oni. That's what they call their demons. And Akuma. Oh, let me
Oni
see.
and Alchema.
Give me a second. He'll pull out a little black book. Let's see. Do I know any?
His version of the yellow book. That's so cute.
I don't think I know any Oni nor Akuma that could help us. I'm not really sure about their magics. Their magics are weird and complicated for no reason. But
In terms of consuming one, it sounds like that might be the most direct, but we have to isolate the soul first. Do I have that right?
oh yeah, you got to be able to
Yeah.
remove it.
Okay. She'll lean back, still petting big money in a diabolical way.
How do you,
What do you think, Luka?
diabolically pet a cat?
Oh no, I'm
Like
trying to
you
give credit to
remember, you remember in like Inspector Gadget.
Oh, okay, I see. I see.
Like
That's
the-
how you do it.
any
It's more
other,
like soft
classic villain.
caressing. Like, okay, I see. Oh, sorry, what was Sarah's? What'd she say?
What do you think, Luka?
It's straightforward process, I believe. I mean, I know if I was to follow through this would end up in my own corruption, and I've already dealt a little bit with that, but it is interesting food for thought.
Would you be interested in helping me?
I mean, as a cleric, can he do anything?
Well, make me a religion check.
That's a good question. Watch her roll a 20 again.
Oh,
Nope, a 6.
Not even close.
Not even close.
As you ask that, Moto will just kind of say, well, there is one thing we can do.
Hmm?
Well, I mean, it's elaborate, difficult, and takes time, but we could just do a ritual circle. So,
Oh.
all you gotta do is you make a circle to Babylon. You infuse it with undulations and offerings. You take a bunch of people there and you kill them, and then their souls are bound by the ritual, and then the ritual sends their souls and their life energy directly to Babylon. I mean, why do you think cultists use ritual circles? That's why they do it.
There are frowns of that. I'm
That's
aware of
gonna
that
take
one,
a lot
but
of time.
I would prefer to send the highest caliber of souls to Babylon. And what I'll find on Rampart, I was hoping to start. Half of her face will lift up in a smile. Small. With humans.
Well, yes. Yeah. That's what we want to do, I think.
Yeah. I think regular
So-
humans will just anger him.
So, using the soul of Sudoku and offer it to Babylon?
Perhaps, if he is strong enough. She'll turn her face to look Luka right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like just inches away. I was looking for the original Oathbreaker on Dragonstar. That is what Babylon had asked for. Is that creature's soul. That is the caliber of soul that I need for him.
Okay. And this guy we're going after, it may not be the same caliber, but you're hoping it will be. Possibly.
It probably won't be. I was hoping just to start with the basics for myself.
He nods.
There is some good news. Rampart is a world that's full of warring feudal lords. They make oaths and promises and break them all the time.
Her eyes will light up. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know much about
sounds
it,
typical.
but while we're there, we could do some research and find out what I'm sure we could find some dishonorable Ronin or whatever.
Well, we're going to Rampart for Effie's thing, but while we're there, I wouldn't mind helping you find a suitable soul if that's what you want.
Thank you.
Anything I can do to help you guys.
She has one last question for Modo. How do we identify a traveler soul?
Can I roll religion?
Well, I don't really know. I've never seen one. At least one outside of its body. But, like, it's bright, it's shiny, it's like, how would you know a diamond? You'll know it when you see it, you know?
Alright.
I would assume it's not like the essence and things that we saw back in Conflux, so like you said, we probably know it when we see it.
Oh! She'll whip out her essence extractor.
Oh!
She'll put it on the table right in front of Moto. Effie gave this to me. I don't know how to use it.
Oh. Essence extractor.
How do I use this bad boy, Arcadum?
No, you just, you shove it into a body that's been slain recently, and you just kind of go...
Perhaps we do that in the short term, Luka.
Okay. Wait, that just takes out its soul, right? Technically? When he looks at it.
Well, technically that's what an essence is. It's a part of the soul, but it's not the whole thing.
Oh.
Is that what you meant
Looks
by
at this weird
splintering the soul?
contraption. Sorry, say that again. I think I talked over you.
Is that what you meant by splintering the soul, Moto?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's rudimentary, but it's a start.
Yeah,
She'll,
it's a start.
Look across the table at Seino, who she asked to be here.
You're just witnessing this whole thing. How does he feel?
Sitting there. Seino is lean back and just listening to nerd talk that he understands it kind of, but his brain is expanding every second he hears more about souls. He does not get it fully.
Listening to nerd talk.
Yeah. This is not his part of interest, let's say that.
Just see him like sitting back with his arms up on like the top of the chair, legs spread apart.
Yeah, imagine him eating a imaginary like bag of popcorn.
Wait, oh yeah, popcorn exists during this time. Yeah, of course.
She'll give Seino the eye. What do you think, Seino? Will you help us?
Well, as far as I understood this just means that you guys need body to extract the souls from. We will come across them, like, anyway, right? So if I just continue my job as mage guard and just keep the party safe as much as I can, you will have plenty of, like, options to choose from, right?
Perfect. Sera's face looks like Big Bunny's. She's very happy.
Seino is happy that he's helping without needing to, like, initially help. He's just doing his job and it helps.
Cool.
All right.
I'm ready to rock.
I am too. And he just gets up from the chair, or I guess hovers over it, and just sits there looking around. But in a split second, he will put the mask back on, just to look particularly at Sera.
I knew it was coming! I just knew it!
He saw weird stuff over there, but now a bit of curiosity took over, and he wants to see what Sera looks like with the mask on.
Let's go.
You see the many different versions of Sera.
Blub, 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 blub.
You see parts.
Does Moto looks like Moto? Does he look like himself?
Moto looks like himself, yeah.
And same thing with Seino.
When you look at Seino, you can barely see him at all.
Oh.
I'm hiding.
Wait, so is it like a faint outline?
Yeah.
Or...
It's a faint outline.
Okay.
That's
He will-
not good.
I have like an idea, but Luka will turn around and I imagine there's like a window somewhere around here.
Will you
and
describe Sera to me? What was it? The multiple parts of her?
Yeah, it's like multiple parts of her, like different shades. I would assume different weapons if she had any.
The different destinies.
Oh,
that she
different
can have.
destinies?
I see. Okay.
But yeah.
Which ones stand out the most? Fortune teller Luka?
I don't know.
As far as I know,
I
you
think
haven't been concentrating on it. If you do that, please let me know so that I can open up these charts.
Oh, I didn't know I could concentrate on them.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
and you could do... There's a lot of stuff
I got
can
you,
do.
baby. Let's
Oh.
go. Read my
Okay.
fate.
Read your fate.
Yeah.
I
I am not
just want to
readable.
do one more thing before you. I imagine there's like a window here, or anywhere there's a window, he would go to it and look outside with the mask on, or like in the astral sea.
Man,
I would say that.
how can I even describe this? You see everything that could be and everything that is not, all at once. A wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Wisdom saving throw. Normal. Oh God.
Okay. As you stare out into the expanse of the astral sea, you can see... Man. You see celestial bodies that could have been, the presence of other ships that maybe were or will be again. It's an overwhelming amount of information all at once. Your brain starts to hurt trying to look at it.
At the instance of pain, he would remove it.
Okay.
Yeah. For now, he looks at the mask and turns it over. And he just leaves it at his side, but nurses his throbbing head as he makes his way back to where Effie is. He has some things to think about with that.
Alrighty. You guys ready to continue your journey?
I am.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes, sorry, I was blowing my nose. Woo!
Oh yeah, today is Rampart. 2 hours of ship RP.
More RP.
It will never end, and I love it.
I would love to do more with this, but I would like to progress as well.
I don't know about you guys. I got astral magic. I learned how to do
Aw.
souls. I'd say I progressed.
I got abandoned. I have a mushroom.
Stop it!
I got a
Sera the cat will come over and sit next to Seino. She'll do her weird close sitting. She'll just sit right next to him.
Oh god.
Ooh, so pretty.
Oh, look at it.
Essie, will
face.
you send me the text of the 2 spells, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll add them in.
Uh-huh.
On a scale of 1 to awful, how do I sound?
You sound fine.
Really?
A little bit nasally.
Oh,
a little
you guys
tiny
are so
bit.
sweet to me.
Yeah.
No,
Just a
you
little
sound
nasal.
like garbage. I'm just
You sound just a smidgen stuffy, but not
Yeah,
like
like
the end of the world dying, you know?
yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to Cthulhu. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Hello, Seino.
Cthulhu.
Alrighty, here we go.
Let's go. I'm ready.
That's a sexy one, right?
Do we get sexy music as we fly through space? I want that. Let's get some sexy saxophone.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
saxophone,
jazz.
please.
Oh.
I don't have any sexy saxophone. Like,
Why not?
alright, fine. I'll go get you some sexy
I'm
saxophone.
about to
The music that we used when Seino was like doing his super awesome travel in the dream. That was
Or
really good.
Or the theme for
Ooh.
Chaoton, that did have a sax in it. I think it
Dream travel music.
did.
Man, I miss
But
the dream.
sexy
I was so OP in the dream. Can we
Yo.
return to it? give Sera a little bit more trauma.
Oh god. No. Whoa,
You know, we
just
could
wait
just-
for sup, bitch.
Look at
Get you
just touch
back
another
again?
flower. You know, that'd be fun.
Yeah, this time it's sadness.
Definitely.
Oh, I forgot all about the lust flower.
You literally made it your PFP.
I did.
Yeah.
See,
If
the thing
it
is,
was ever a possibility,
thing is,
I would have touched the anger flower too.
the thing is, I don't think I can actually play any of these because it'll get muted.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sag.
Well, what we have is cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good travel music.
Here we go. Oh god.
Ooh, the one.
I like it. I'm excited for events.
Yay! What's happening? Are we gonna fight in the Astral Sea again?
Oh, I hope so. That was so fun.
Projectile vomit. Great.
I forgot about that part.
Is Effie here?
Is she
Is
back?
she back?
From
Storm?
AFK?
Ooh.
Because I got some piloting roles for.
Hmm.
If we're waiting
Is this a
on
good time
Effie,
for?
yeah, is this a good
Yeah.
time for a bathroom break?
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Awesome. Be right back.
Go,
I don't know.
Go poop and pee.
Star Mage Armor and Starlight Missile will be level 1. Arcadum.
Yeah, they both are.
I'm back. I was just shoveling snow while you guys did your thing.
Are you working on those forearms?
I don't want to be.
Their timing's terrible. They just left to pee.
I'm still here.
How do I get +1 intelligence, Arcadum. Is that an item that I should go get?
Changes to your attributes are done through either ASIs or through items. Or story events and stuff like that.
Okay. And ASIs would be if I took that instead of revelation stuff?
That's if you took that instead of feats.
And feats are my revelation? I don't think I have feats.
You have feats.
Oh, what are my feats, please?
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Sorry. That's what
It's
revelations were. Sorry.
I was about to blow my mind. Yeah, all the handmade stuff, right? That took place with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need an item. Got it.
Ha! Ha!
Have friends around.
I got some RP I can do while we wait. So we'll go find Effie on the... Is it the bridge? Is that the name of it?
Bridge, yeah.
She'll find Effie on the bridge. And she will, with a flourish, present the hollowed out astral marine head that's now upside down with his teeth sticking straight up, that has Quirk snot inside of it. And she'll present it to Effie like a present. I thought you would enjoy seeing the remains of our defeated enemies.
Yeah, thank you. And she takes the plant.
Where would you like to put it?
She's holding it. It's mine now.
Okay.
It's mine now.
And she puts it on the helm, kind of like a chia pet.
Okay.
Beautiful. Here you go. Have some presents.
What's this one's name?
Maple the Quarg organism.
I like that name. I wonder who came up with it.
Cyril and Meyer, where it's now situated on the... Is it on like the center map console?
Yeah, it's kind of like when you have a one of those bobbleheads on your car dash.
Beautiful. Cyril will look at the spaces next to it. She'll look at Effie. I will endeavor to fill the rest for you.
Okay.
That was ominous.
Cyril steeples her fingers and prepares to blast somebody out of space.
All right, what do you want me to do?
So the first thing I need you to do is a piloting check here with your convalescence kit.
Let's see. I made a macro for this. Oh, and it didn't save. Great.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the first encounter that you have, as you begin your journey towards Rampart, you encounter a strange field of asteroids that come up from seemingly nowhere. The celestial bodies surge past you, as you try to make your way through it. With expert piloting, Effie is able to turn, twist, and dodge her way through the asteroid field. However, even in its reduced form, Connochorus will inform the Giga Captain that there are remnants of other vessels in the field of stone. Specifically, there are detections of differing types of worked metal and possibly other forms of cargo left behind.
Distraction.
How difficult or easy would it be to try and get this stuff with the crew that is proven themselves to be capable of doing this?
The difficulty would be almost entirely dependent upon your skills as a pilot to get close enough
Okay,
in
well,
order to investigate.
I 1000% believe in my skills as a pilot. I don't know why you even suggest that I'm less than a Giga Captain. So we are going to go try and salvage.
Oh,
That's my girl.
Okay.
Take that, Arcadum.
All right.
Oh my
Go
How
ahead.
dare you challenge my authority?
Go ahead and roll.
You challenge me.
You almost failed, but you didn't.
Well, I don't care. Almost failed doesn't mean that I failed.
As you make your way through the stones, you drift your vessel right alongside one of the broken pieces of the asteroid, like a larger one that has a hole in the center of it. And in the center of that hole are the remnants of another vessel, most likely lost to the asteroid field. You can see that there are remnants of cargo stuck into the side, like shrapnel from an explosion.
Get us loot. Get us loot.
Before I send people out there, can I do any sort of scan to see if there's anything like hiding in the nooks and crannies?
Connochorus can do that for you.
Okay.
Initiating scan. As the Angel investigates the remnants of the asteroid, eventually it will come back and say, "No life forms detected. Area seems clear."
All right, then we're gonna send the survivors to earn their keep and get some of the shit.
Alrighty.
Son.
What? No. Don't
In
send the
flimsy,
survivors.
in flimsy suits.
Goodness, no. They don't deserve that. They've been through enough already.
You're not it. Are you in the helm?
Yes, we're traveling.
Okay, then Effie turns to Maelie and says, "Look, they proved themselves capable from getting the last shipment. They obviously know what they're doing more than we do."
Sure. It's just dangerous out there. I don't want to lose any of them. They've already lost enough.
Well, do you want to go with them, Maelie?
Sure.
Okay.
I summon Ayaza out the back hatch.
Okay. So, everybody, we'll say you sent in 6 survivors, which is a decent pickup crew.
Okay.
They put on their suits. They come out to the back of the cargo bay, and you open it out towards the astral sea. At this point, Maelie will summon Ayaza, and all of them will look shocked that not only have you summoned a horse, but you have summoned a horse that seems to be addicted to several things. The foaming of its mouth will drift out into the astral sea and freeze and boil, depending on where it is, as he tweaks his way out of the back of the cargo, claps his hooves together, and begins to rotate them like some kind of propeller as he starts to move forward. The rest of the survivors follow at a very short distance. But just enough to give the horse some space. Eventually, you come to the inside of the the inside of the asteroid, in which all the cargo pieces have been kind of strewn about and stuck into the walls. You come up to one of the crates, and I need you to make me a perception check.
Okay.
As you take a closer look at the strange debris, there's a couple of things that you notice. First, there's no symbology on any of the cargo. There doesn't seem to be any tags of ownership, names, anything like that written on it. It also seems like it's been here a long time, old and faded. Now the next question is how to get the crates out. There are 3 of them that have been that look like they could be properly secured. The survivors offer you a choice, Maelie. They can either open the contents of the crates here and simply transfer the contents to crates they already brought with them, or they could attempt to blast the crates out.
Well, I would say trying to open them and put them in the crates is probably our best bet, so we don't ruin any of the materials inside or lose them to the sea.
I'm sorry, I must have cut out or something. I didn't quite hear you. Can you say that again?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so she would think that opening the crates and putting them in the boxes is the best bet rather than trying to blow them up because she doesn't want to lose any of the loot.
Okay. In that case, each of the survivors will approach the crates. They will open their empty ones, and they will open the contents of those crates. It is with horror that they take a step back as the crates are opened and inside bodies will come out. Make me a medicine check. With a 14, as you investigate the bodies, you notice a few things about them. First of all, they have been operated on. There are incisions that have been made across them, not one of battle wounds, but one of very precise and meticulous cuts, one made by a surgeon's hand. You can also tell that the bodies seem to carry a sort of strange film around them, almost like it's tying down their skin. It's difficult to describe, like a plastic covering.
Using her past experience as a grave robber, do these incisions look like they were there for healing or there for, like, harvesting?
It is far more likely that they have been harvested.
All right. Well, looks like this one was a bust. Y'all want to get back to the ship?
The survivors would very much like to get away from this scene.
All right. Well, let's go.
All right, the survivors start to turn away. And make me a perception check, Maelie.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay. You and the survivors begin to return to the ship. The cargo bay door opens. You and the 7 survivors get on. Would you like to do anything else?
Other than wait for the decontamination to go.
Okay.
No?
Wait, why is it 7?
The decontamination begins to clean off all of the individuals there. Make me a second perception check, Maelie.
Oh my god.
It is in that moment that you realize that there are more people with you than you left with.
Oh. Well. Let's see. I will push the button, because I've seen Effie do it enough times, to pause the system so that the door doesn't just open onto the ship.
Alrighty.
What does the body look like it's doing?
The body is just simply standing there with the rest of them. And as you and you also notice that its clothing has changed to look like the suits that you used.
Huh. All right. We're gonna open the door to the hatch and kick it back out into space.
As you open the door to the hatch, the other survivors will start to turn and look towards the stranger in the suit, suddenly realizing what you've realized, that something followed them. They'll start to kind of coil back. The creature will slowly begin to walk towards you, Maelie. You open the door, and you blast the creature backwards as it flies out into the astral sea.
Ruthless. I love it.
It floats back.
No diplomacy?
Not for this, no. It's dead.
Sometimes it's time to blast.
No diplomacy, zombies.
You didn't even try to talk to it. It could have been a sentient being.
I have never met a sentient corpse, and if I do, I think I won't like it.
No doppelgangers on this ship.
Casual racism.
Oh my God.
That's real.
Alright, as you blast the creature out of the back of the hatch, it will go flying back towards the asteroid. And you will see that it kind of floats there in front of the asteroid. And then it slowly disappears from sight.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do next?
Close the door and restart the decontamination.
Okay, you close the door and start to reset the contamination process. The survivors are all very thankful that they are alive and that nothing terrible happened other than this creepy thing followed them.
Yep, Maelie will check on them one by one, and yeah, all good.
They seem to
Great.
be fine.
See, this is why someone goes with y'all, because you never know what you're gonna meet out there.
Alrighty. It seems, unfortunately, this was a bust. Would you like to continue?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a piloting roll, please.
Yeah. 89, 59, 49.
Your journey continues as you fly through the astral sea. Up ahead, you can see two curious celestial events. On the right side, you see a beautiful nebulic lake. Light, particles, and other unknown gases floating into a condensed space, almost like a tidal wave. And on the other side, you can see what seems to be a curious-looking stone shining with light on a metallic surface. Possibly a larger asteroid or even a comet that is yet to receive a tail. Would you like to investigate either of these or move along?
Move along.
Alrighty.
And I'm assuming as we're going, like, Iconochorus is making kind of notes about this stuff.
What do you mean notes?
Like, for example, the coordinates of the asteroid we just investigated with the notes about the corpses?
Yeah.
Cool.
What are we looking for in these rolls? What's good and what's bad?
I've noticed the lower the roll, the higher the chance that we have something happening. I think.
Mm.
So, like... Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so next thing I need you to do is make me a perception check. Everyone.
Can I do investigation?
No, this is a perception check. Okay. Effie is able to spot as they fly forward that there is something in the distance that she can't quite make out from this distance. Something shining, almost like fire, just on the edge of her vision. Chorus is available if you want to use advanced detection techniques.
I would. Does it cause any cost any resources?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Then yes.
Chorus will look ahead using the sight of the angels. After a brief moment, Chorus will inform you Captain, there is a strange emanation ahead. The energy fluctuations are beyond nominal readouts. It is this one's imperative to inform you that such energy readouts are only possible in few instances, either through the dying of stars, the presence of other vessels, or battle between astral beings.
Here perks up at the concept of battle.
Is there any way around to get to Rampart, or do we have to go through?
You can avoid it.
I was asking a Chorus.
Oh. Affirmative. We could chart a course to avoid this interaction if you wish.
How much longer would it add to our timeline?
A few hours.
Okay, let's divert.
Here's tentacle horns droop. She goes back to reading.
What manga is she reading with his 18 perception?
Some Yu Yu Hakusho, baby.
Oh, that's a good
Classic.
series. Yeah.
She's in the arena part.
I have not read it.
Oh.
Or, yeah.
All right. It is at this point that the Astral Harpy guns forward, surging with speed, and in the distance, you see another world. The world of Rampart. Oh boy.
Oh, exciting. What does Rampart look like from the outside? Just looking at it.
Well, as you approach, you can see that it is a world with blue oceans. It's Earth-like.
Oh, okay.
I have a question, and I guess I'll say this in character. Chorus. When
Yes, Captain.
we make land on this planet Rampart, is there any way that I can stay in communication with you?
Of course.
looks at all of her doohickeys. How do we do that?
Place your hand upon the console.
She places her hand on the console.
You feel a
Just like
you feel
holding
a,
hands.
you feel a warmth through your hand, up your arm, and into your ear. The transference is complete. You may communicate with me from a range of up to 100 miles from the ship's position.
Great. We'll be little buddies.
Akana does not respond to that.
She nods.
Alrighty. You are now in orbit above Rampart. How do you want to do this?
Goody.
So-
Sera picks her teeth and looks at Effie.
Here's the plan, okay? Irha, you're on Godinvir, the most fearful destroyer and eater of worlds that there is. Sera, you're on Aeon, with your tentacles full spread eagle, like fireworks in the sky, okay? I've seen you elongate your canines. I want you to open your mouth as wide as you can the entire time and show off those teeth, okay?
She'll make them pearly white.
Maelie,
Yep.
you have a crack horse that terrifies people.
Sadly. He's cute, I think.
Sure, but I'm sure that these people have normal horses that aren't rabid looking, and if they've seen a rabid horse, they'll be scared. So, you're on Aeon, or Ayaza. Seino,
Yeah.
you have wings of flame that shoot out of your back, and you have a giant battle sword or axe. That will be your job.
It will be very exhausting to keep that up for the whole intimidation process.
Then we'll put you on with Sera. How about that?
Sure,
Sera's
I can do
delighted.
that.
And if we
Scoop them up
need-
immediately.
If we need any more intimidation, you can activate your Hellfire Angel Wings. Okay?
I can do that.
Luka
Who looks up at her?
looks at him. You
Don't
can hover.
expect- Yeah, I'm not expecting to be intimidating. I'd rather watch what happens.
You have
With
What if
dragons
we
this
there.
dress-
angle.
What if we dress you up like a scary doctor?
That I don't think that
You
would
know-
be effective.
Sometimes I'm afraid to go to the cleric's office, you know?
If I just put this on and then he just pulls up the jester mask or the harlequin mask. Some
That's
people are scared of
terrifying.
clowns.
Can we do your makeup?
I'm fine.
We can make you like, you know, with face paint and give you a hatchet.
Effie, I'm not that intimidating. Let's just see what happens.
We can I've heard those are things called juggalos.
God.
Sera will speak up. I could polymorph him.
Into
To
what?
Looks at her, confused.
Looks at her as well.
Sera looks eager. Well, I could make him into a giant ape or a mammoth.
I
Does
hope
Seino
it's
like
the
to ride
mammoth
it on
you
a
choose.
mammoth?
I don't know. Apes are pretty terrifying. I've seen them rip people's faces off.
Looks at himself and thinks about the indication of becoming an ape.
Effie nods, and also Storm nods.
I could also, well, I've never seen one of these, but I could turn him into a Triceratops.
Try.
Yeah. I think that sounds scary. I've never seen one either. Hey, Akana, what does a Triceratops look like?
I had to think if he would know what a Triceratops looks like.
That's the thing.
Can't we just turn Chala into the ape? He's always wanted to return to the trees.
Wow.
Oh my god!
We get one more level and I can make a T-Rex, guys.
Yo, do we even know what that looks like?
Yeah, then we have to ask Arcadum, do you know what a T-Rex looks like?
Well, hold on. This one has many examples of creatures from Xezus that might suffice.
She looks.
Jesus.
Are there like holograms?
Yeah, there's an entire bestiary of megafauna from a world known as Xezus,
Here,
which
we'll
has
also study
dinosaurs
this.
on it.
She gets excited to be a nerd.
It's that. It's one of these.
Luka looks at each one of them and scribbles them down.
I think this is pretty
Luka?
terrifying.
Drugs.
Come on, Luka, you can have a little enthusiasm. It's the first time I've used this.
I mean, I guess whichever's more effective.
She'll clap her hands. She'll look at Effie. When do we start?
So here's the plan. Okay, we go in with our show of force, with our Triceratops cleric, and everybody else in their specific locations. I am going to become one of the most reverend entities in the world. And you know what? We land. Maelie, you can take the helm of yelling for people to lay down their arms and for Sudoku to relinquish himself to us. Otherwise, we will have to use all of our force incarnate and rain hell onto their village. Specifically, Sudoku's house. Ideally, we shall keep Sudoku alive because the whole mission is to hand him over to the people that he's been starving and then let them deliver the justice for him.
I will try to phrase it well enough.
I believe that you understand what the mission is, and I will let you do everything in the spirit of the mission.
Thank you.
Sera will elbow Maelie. She's gonna let you do it.
And we're gonna land right on top of Sudoku's house.
Very good.
And Akanakoris, I will have you ready the Hellfire missiles and wait for my signal to
wait.
fire the Hellfire missiles.
Inquiry. How is this possible while the vessel is landed?
I guess you can hover.
Affirmative.
Okay, everybody understand the plan?
Yes.
I guess so.
Understood.
Yep.
All right. And I guess, Arcadum,
Yeah.
we're ready. But I think some people need some time to prep, like when we're landing and stuff. Like,
Well, like-
I'm sure Maelie, you want to do your mage armor, and
I mean, it takes time to summon our critters, but
right, that's what I mean. We can do it in the hatch.
You're just gonna dive out of the hatch and land on Aeon.
Yeah,
With
but I'm
Seino
assuming
in her
you
arms
have
like a
to,
baby.
You have to do polymorph, right? That's touch, right?
So my plan is to, as she descends down on Aeon, since Luka could hover, Luka just hovers down next to him, and once they get close enough to the ground, she'll polymorph him, and he'll land on the ground as a Triceratops.
I'll
Hopefully
have to
not
do that
taking fall damage.
immediately because I will take fall damage if I just.
We're not
jump
taking
out.
fall damage. We're literally hovering right on top of the house.
I'm about to say even with my hover, I'm still gonna take damage. That doesn't
Okay.
save for anything.
Let me. Okay. We're gonna do this one step at a time.
Okay.
You are entering the atmosphere of Rampart with the Astral Harpy. Number 1. Yes? Okay. You are flying directly to where you believe the estate of this individual is, yes?
Yes.
And you are landing on top of it or hovering above it?
We're going to be hovering slightly above it so that way Echinochorus can use the Hellfire missiles if shit hits the fan.
Okay. Got it. All right. Here we go.
Sera's too eager to point out that maybe they should confirm the location.
Well, we did. But,
I'm gonna be mighty embarrassed if we land on the wrong hut.
Sera's too eager. She doesn't care.
I don't know. Effie trusts Echinochorus to give her the correct information because he's an Omega powerful angel.
I'm so excited, you guys. Let's go!
Sera, is it possible that if it is not working with all the other angles, you can turn me into a Triceratops?
She'll give him another one of her winning smiles, 2 for 2. I would love to.
All right, just making sure when I'll become a creature.
All right. Here we
It's
go.
when you're close enough to the ground.
All right. And so, the Astral Harpy approaches Rampart, and the clouds above split as slowly a majestic, terrifying metal monstrosity descends upon the feudal technology-leveled planet of Rampart.
I had to mute so I didn't laugh.
Slowly,
This is gold.
it begins to descend. Echinochorus taking its time to ensure that the vessel is not damaged by any of the flimsy houses that the vessel is now flying over. Specifically, you do find the Rice Lord's manor. It is in the center of the town of Shine. And so, all throughout the city, or I guess the large town, I guess a city would be fair to say. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The people out all over the streets begin to scream in terror, and panic and chaos ensue throughout the populace. Samurai are summoned, people are fleeing out into the streets, some of them are converting to the new religion of the new god that has appeared before them. A lot of shit's happening.
We're gods!
My God, this is.
Wow.
I imagined this would happen, but.
Are we the
This is
bad
great.
guys?
Yeah, always.
Are we the bad guys?
No,
All
we're
right.
not.
Like-
We're great, that's what we are.
All
What's
right.
with the neutral
And
guys?
so, you begin to hover right above the center of the town. Time to load your map.
Let's go!
Jesus.
Hold on. I gotta do some small adjustments.
Sera will quickly summon some water and put all of her tentacles in it so she glistens in the sun.
Ooh.
Added glisten effect for fear.
I imagine you live in a samurai village with like little amounts of tech, and suddenly a spaceship arises from the sky. Descends from the sky, and this party turns up.
I couldn't get over the
Flying
music
horses.
playing.
Yeah, flying horses.
Music was just like, we're the boss in this scenario, you guys.
I know.
Yes.
That's because you are.
This is Storm's favorite track, right?
It's
No,
so good.
Mine is the ha, ha, ha,
The
ha.
chorus.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, fine.
You should
No,
play
we
that
can
when play it when Effie has her moment.
Yeah.
That's my boss music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. See, I gotta adjust this.
This is also a shitty time to mention I never got the information on the Arcana vessel.
You're
But
fine.
I don't think I'll need it. That's fine.
Okay.
By the way, credits to Gas Jones in the chat. He said Triceratops, and it made me laugh easily. When I read that, I could not. I had to mute.
It's a dinosaur instead of horns as tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
I'm stoked. Take me
I'm
in.
ready.
The map team really came through on this one.
Oh, goody.
Oh, good. We're gonna destroy the map.
Oh no. That's classic for us.
Oh, cherry blossom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
This is so pretty.
I
Oh
like
my
the
God.
idea that we just kind of
You just-
landed
I think
haphazardly.
you just parked on top of the town.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh.
We're here.
This is kind of like when I go to the supermarket and I see people who just like park sideways in a parking spot. This is what we did.
No, we parked exactly at the entry. Nobody
We
can get in now.
We parked
No,
at the
no.
handicap spot, but across all of the handicap spots.
Sera, make sure to hit the refuse button on the way down so all of their shit just drops out too.
Oh my god.
Oh, the poop.
All the shit,
Yep.
all the poop.
Like the Dave Matthews Band thing.
Like an RV at an RV camp, she just dumping all the refuse.
Yeah, so Dave Matthews was on tour, and their tour bus driver did that in the middle of a bridge with a river underneath while people were doing a sightseeing tour, and they got shit sprayed all over them.
That's exactly what we just did.
We're gonna come back to the ship, and then someone's gonna put a little sticky note that says, "Nice parking, idiot." A little parchment. Let me see.
All
Man,
right, is this
all
the
right.
good time to
Okay.
do what we need to do?
All right, hold on. Let me get this set up. So,
Okay.
as the ship begins to descend, panic ensues throughout the small city of Shine. Nobody knows what to do. Samurai begin to form in the streets, some of them firing arrows that plink uselessly off the astral harpy. Others are beginning to scream to them to tell them to stop angering the gods. Some of them are lighting incense, making offerings towards the creature that has appeared. And so the vessel hovers, and tell me what you do.
Sure, we'll mount up.
Yep.
Do.
Off on my ass.
Effie is going to Effie is going to use disguise self. Okay, because she can't change anymore.
Yeah.
And she is. Can I use this to actually disguise myself as somebody else?
Yeah.
She's gonna disguise herself as Sreggop.
Okay.
What's so funny, Arcadum?
You'll see.
Can we also just because I'm assuming none of us can speak these people's language.
Flip switch is there, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Is everyone in position to frighten the locals?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so in position.
Alright. Hold on.
And then Ira's supposed to be on Godemvir.
Yeah, I'm looking for Goldenveer. Where did I put him?
Sera gets Aeon ready to do a swan dive.
Where's the gnome?
Where is our gnome?
Here.
Where?
Is he under a horse?
There.
Oh, he's on a
Oh,
moto.
under Moto.
There.
I'm right
We
here.
have to-
Oh, for me, I was over Moto. I didn't even see Moto.
Wait, how far
Okay,
from
go
the
here.
ground are we?
Probably
How
like
far?
100 some feet.
You are.
Then.
I was told you were hovering above his home, so that means
Yes.
Oh,
that
okay.
means you are approximately 50 feet off the ground. This is his estate, and this is where kind of more of the, like over here to the sides are more of the city. This is
Peasants.
Peasants.
All
Well,
right.
then Luka will signal to Sera that he needs to hitch a ride, or else he will die if he jumps.
Okay. So the party magnificently leaves the mouth of this strange metal creature,
Full
and
terror mode engaged.
people are just screaming. They're running around. Hands are flailing.
You're a bask in it.
And then eventually, however, and perhaps even credit where credit is due, the defenders of Shanae gather around their lord as they approach all this. And you see over here, they begin to gather.
Oh wait, let me zoom out. Over where?
You'll see.
Oh, okay.
Over at the gate.
And these individuals approach.
Let me hover. Oh, they're so handsome, you guys.
They're so high.
Oh,
Oh, who's this? Yojiro? So tell me we're not killing Yojiro.
Okay, so these are the samurai that approach you.
yeah. Is it Vale?
Huh?
Is it Vale?
No.
The samurai?
Yay, Yojiro isn't the Rice Lord. Okay, we need to capture him.
For your harem?
He's
Yes,
far too
capture a
attractive
guy.
to leave here.
Our ship harem.
Excuse me.
Okay, anyway, so... Oh, hold on. These are wrong, actually. 1 second.
Effie wanted a robot. Sera wants a human.
My God.
Sorry, these tokens are breaking on me. Give me a second. Fix this real
Uh-oh.
quick.
Good. I'm just staring at my Yojiro, so.
Put the
I
samurai
know,
on the
right?
top.
He even has a chest tattoo. It's too much.
Look at his nipples. They're just out for everybody to see.
It's
He has
perfect.
like hand
He's-
tattoos?
All right.
He's a naughty samurai.
So this is the samurai.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm posting through some stuff. And this is Yojiro.
Oh,
Look at him.
I'm gonna just leave that on my screen.
I know, right? I'm just putting it off to the side. Can I just
Pull out the pop out.
Well, the pop
Give me the-
I will save this for later.
And
I'm
then,
popping something, if you know what I mean.
and then,
My
and then,
God.
and then behind his retainer is the Rice Lord himself.
Boo.
Oh,
Look how veiny his hands are.
Oh.
I
yeah. I
have
was
a
expecting
bento
to be
box
fat.
that is exactly his design. I swear. I can take a picture right now. Wait, this is funny.
It's adorable. You have a bento box. I have one
I
too.
like the rendering of this art. It's very nice. Very, very nice. I like it.
I'm so excited, you guys. Our feudal Japan arc.
All right, they will approach. They are a mixture of fear and discipline as they ready their weapons. Each of the Shine samurai hold a longbow, and they'll pull back their... they have their arrows notched, but they are not firing quite yet. Yojiro stands to defend his lord, and the Rice Lord walks forward and gestures with a fan. And will speak, "O Kitanesto!" But flip switch in your ear will translate, "O mighty gods! Why have you descended upon us?"
All right. That's my cue. In response, Maelie will snap her fingers to prestidigitate her voice and flip swips to be louder so that she can be heard across everywhere and still be translated. And she'll say, "To the people, don't be afraid. But to you, Rice Lord, the Celestial Six have been tasked by the god, Sekulkus, to judge you. It is good that you come forward on your own to meet us here. because we would rather not have to deal any more affliction to your townsfolk.
Everyone kind of looks around like they're kind of freaked out. The Rice Lord will just go completely blanched out of fear. Yojiro will stand in front of his lord and bravely put his hand on his weapon and draw it, intending to defend his lord with his life.
Sera will extend her left hand. See, what's the range on this thing? Oh, never mind. The range is very short.
Was Maelie done?
No, go ahead. Sorry. I was just saying that.
I'm letting... is Sera doing it while I'm speaking?
No, it's too far away. Keep going.
Okay.
I had an idea, but it's not gonna work.
Okay. She'll continue. If you are willing to come forward by yourself, we will judge you.
The Rice Lord will call out, "And what crime have I committed exactly?"
Maelie will, at this point, look at Effie.
Effie or Seckle-Cuse?
Yes. What is his crime?
Do you want? Am I telling you, or do you want me to tell them?
I will snap my fingers one more time. Just, she'll whisper to Effie Seckle-Cuse. Just don't add anything onto it. Just tell him what his crime is.
You, Rice Lord Sudoku. Your crime is for letting your people starve and not distributing your wealth to those in need of you the most.
The people all kind of look at the Rice Lord and will state, "My people starve because the gods chose not to bless us with a great harvest."
You, all of you lot, look very well fed. Look at this lavish palace, these trees. Yet you do not share with those who die.
He'll look confused. "Whom has died?"
Your people who are starving to death.
"Yes, because our harvests were not bountiful."
Yet you are hoarding for yourself.
The man is confused by this concept and will simply state, "I do not understand, Great One. What crime have I committed?"
She looks directly at him. Your people, you do not provide for them. You do not hear their pleas and their hungry bellies and ensure that they are fed. I understand the harvest was not plentiful. You do not have stores for some reason.
He'll look even more confused. "What do you mean?"
You do not save excess grain for when times are hard like now.
"Grain cannot be saved."
Yes, it can.
He looks very confused.
You create big metal silos. Put grain inside, keep it safe from weather and vermin.
What?
Yes. It is called a silo.
They have no idea what you're talking about.
Maelie whispers, "You're adding on."
She whispers back, You didn't stop me at all.
Well,
Oh my god. Alright, so the samurai look less fearful and just generally confused.
You, biggest crime is not figuring out how to feed your people. You have not even thought about how to store grain and rice and other meal products. And that is causing your people to starve. Your hubris and your lack of wanting to do this for your people.
I do not
You
wish...
shall pay.
What? He's so fucking confused.
Let Maelie take over. Seino will whisper.
Is there anything over here, Arcadum?
Was it what happened? What?
Is there anything over here?
Over here?
Yeah.
This is like a stadium, kind of, where they have like plays and stuff.
Steps down?
Yes.
Okay.
She kind of whispers in her mind, Hey, Seckelcuse, I'm trying my best here.
There's no response.
Wow, abandonment.
Sera will slip off Aeon, and as she slips off behind her, she's gonna go invisible.
Alright, and at this point, the Rice Lord will say, My people suffer because the gods chose not to bless us with a bountiful harvest. I do not know of these terms that you speak of, but if I have performed this crime, I shall make it right.
How much money do you have?
I do not know exactly, but he'll look at an attendant. I have approximately 20,000 Kira.
She thinks about big money.
Oh,
Is that a lot of money?
he'll kind of. Wow. Translated, that would be approximately 1,000 gold pieces. Wow.
Ores. So why have you not secured enough granary for your people?
But great lords, we have. We are currently planning an attack very soon on our neighbors. We will take their food and feed our people.
But what about their people?
Their people are not my prerogative.
So everybody's just starving.
Not everyone. Only those too weak to protect their food stores. As is the way.
Oh, so you know about food stores?
He doesn't mean green, Maelie whispers. He means what he has currently stored in his house.
That's not the same word.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, I
That's
know.
why Maelie's whispering it to you.
Oh my god.
So you're saying your people that are starving here don't deserve to eat?
What?
That they
They don't
cannot
pay-
defend
face
their own
walls.
stores?
No! That is not what I said, Great One.
Ice Lord, if I may, to put it more simply, you have been charged with letting the people in your clan suffer. It's more you not being willing to take the blame rather than trying to blame the gods for not giving you a bountiful harvest. If what you have is a small harvest, we are expecting you to use it wisely and try to do what you can to preserve it for future years.
I do not know what
care of
you
your own
mean,
people.
Great One. What is this preservation you speak of?
Rather than keeping it to eat in just a day or a week, you keep it for several months, up to a year. You find a way where it is still fresh and good to consume.
But food does not last that long, Great One.
It does in a silo. She kind of nudges. She kind of gestures to Maelie.
Are you guys
and
just
whispers.
messing with me, or did you forget like the actual
No.
thing about Rampart? Like,
I did not forget.
No, I know.
okay. Well, you keep harboring a point. They don't know what you're talking about. That does not exist here.
Yeah, but then they're so ignorant that they're not even taking our idea.
That's because they
As
don't
gods.
understand what it
It's
is.
a wild idea.
They don't know what
She gestures to Maelie and whispers, Do you have minor illusion?
I don't think so. Just my prestidigitation.
So we can't show them what a silo looks like.
You wouldn't understand it if we showed them anyway.
I think they would if we just broke it down very simply and showed them how to make a silo.
Whispering yet again, what is your goal here? Do you want to capture him or kill him or what? Are you going to give him a second chance?
No, we're gonna give him to the people.
Try again. Maelie is struggling out loud to the Rice Lord. She says, another concern of Secalcuse's is the fact that although it is common for y'all to war amongst the clans, this only prolongs the suffering of the people. Maybe not for your clan, but for the other clans. And that is also something you must consider. If as a whole, all the clans could work together for the benefit of your nations, or if you are really willing to keep supporting this cycle of unending pain. Do you have anything to say in your defense as to whether or not you would be willing to support this cycle or change?
Great Ones, this is all that we have ever known. If you are saying that there is a different way, of course I will listen.
Effie kind of clears her throat and looks at Maelie. The great and powerful Secalcuse knows that there is unrest with the spirits on your world. You must go to the spirits and right the wrongs, and the evil spirit must be expunged.
The man will look.
That
Go
is
ahead.
what's causing your famine.
If you are willing to undertake this task, do let us know. Otherwise,
And you must
we will pass judgment. Secalcuse.
And you must grovel to those starving and let them know that you are doing this on their behalf, and let them pass judgment upon you.
The Rice Lord will look at his retainer and will just say, to clarify, you intend that my crime is that I did not do something I did not know existed.
Your crime is letting your people starve and not figuring out a solution for them.
But I have figured out the solution.
Attacking the neighboring band is only a band-aid. Or
What is
a
that?
bandage. A bandage on a wound. You must close the wound.
And you will show us how to do this?
She looks at Maelie.
Whispering. So, are we gonna stay? Look, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it without offering him a second chance.
I don't think we can stay here that long to show them how to defeat the spirits.
All right, real quick, Sera, as you have invisibly slithered your way into the estate, Flip Switch is in your ear, translating the things that you read, and you've uncovered a couple of things. Whilst it is true that the people of Rampart, due to the presence of this nefarious spirit, cannot store their grain and therefore are caught in a continual state of war, there are other ways in which the people of Rampart have discovered that they could do something similar, and that is the stockpiling of money. During times of plenty, this food is sold to those that do not have it at a surplus, and then that money is kept and then is spent whenever the particular country or clan does not have a good harvest and therefore can, at least to some degree, alleviate the need for war. It would definitely seem that perhaps the ire of Sekulkus is not necessarily that this individual has starving people because the bounty is low. He is starving people because during the times of plenty, he spent all of that money that he got from selling the excess. Instead of saving it, he spent it on himself and his retinue. His lavish palace, the ledger is filled with all sorts of accounts of the things that he has bought.
Sera will take the ledger. She'll pocket it. She'll look around. Are there any obvious items that she could also pick up? Items of worth. Health potions. Weapons.
Nothing like that, no. Mostly just art. Lots and lots of art.
Oh, she's gonna take that one piece of art.
Alright.
She'll find one of She'll find one of
you find one of a storm at sea.
That's her favorite.
Oh.
She'll take that. It's almost too big, so she stuffs it into Moto's backpack that also has all the scrolls in it that he makes.
Okay.
She'll look around. Is there a second floor? Anything else in here? Trapdoors?
I mean, there's plenty more to explore, but you found the evidence that you need.
Is this a lantern?
Yes.
Oh, she likes that. How big is this thing? Can she also pick it up?
You could... Yeah, I guess you could pick it up.
Cool. She'll take his light source.
Okay.
She'll slither on out here.
Alright, so invisibly there's a lantern just...
Floating.
And she'll put the lantern, these doors are closed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll drop the lantern here where she, climbed up and over.
Yeah.
She's gonna give this boiling pot the hairy eye. She can come here and look at that.
That is sake.
Oh. She'll help herself to a glass with Moto. About how long do I have? It's been like 5 minutes, right, since they were...
And you're doing all this while they're yelling at each other. Like,
yes.
So keep going.
Okay. She'll take a shot with Moto. She, what quality are we talking? 1 to 5, 5 being the best.
It's pretty good. It's 4, I'd say.
A 4? Oh, she'll take a double shot. Woo.
Okay.
Warms the tentacles. She'll come up on over here. What we got here?
You can see a calligraphy pad that was stopped in the middle of it because a giant metal god appeared.
She'll admire the penmanship, and she'll think back to the, boy, I don't remember his name, but the army guy that they had back at Ragdar's Fist with his neat penmanship.
Yeah.
She'll reflect back on him, and she'll turn it back. Come on over here. Art supplies? Question?
Nope. More alcohol.
She'll pocket a bottle.
Okay.
What do I have? A bottle of sake?
Yeah.
Yes. Good. She'll look around. Anything else of note? Like
Nope,
all
just
these
terrified
swords?
people.
Oh, there's people milling about in here?
Yeah, but they're not important enough for tokens.
Oh. Sera will make a decision between abducting a person and going back with her evidence, and she'll go back with her evidence.
Okay. You choose not to abduct a random rampart person.
She'll come over to her lantern.
I can tell you it's happened before.
Yes.
As she,
I remember that.
as she slithers by, tell me about this bow.
It's just a bow.
Regular old bow?
Yep.
She'll really look at it.
Alright.
She'll give it a serious look.
Okay. It is not magical.
She'll scowl. All that wasted.
No
Potential.
+1.
Okay, she'll come on over here. She'll pick up this lantern with her 11 strength, and she'll try to heave it up and over the wall.
Okay.
Let me make a dex check. As she tries to... How tall is this wall?
It's about 20 feet, so you throw the lantern up and it just kind of falls back down.
It hits the wall, just comes back down. She'll look at it, feel somewhat inept.
Great, what I... Dunk. And he will continue talking to the great ones.
She'll slither up to the top of the wall, leaving her lantern there for now. And
Okay.
she'll take stock of what's going on while she's been...
Well, it seems that the initial fear and shock and awe has somewhat alleviated, as now the people just look confused. This is a really weird conversation to be having right now.
She'll come on down. Bloop, 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 bloop. Leaving just a trail of regular water.
The butthole fluid?
Ew.
She hasn't ate anything in a while.
Oh god.
She needs to abduct someone for that.
She's salivating. Ugh. Ugh.
Let's see. Perfect! Alright. She'll come stand under... Oops. She'll stand under this cherry blossom tree.
Yeah.
And she'll look nice and serene. And she's gonna cast Suggestion
Okay.
on this handsome man.
Okay, and what is your suggestion?
As she comes visible, as the invisibility wears off as she casts, she's gonna suggest that he walks over here and cleans all of her tentacles with a toothbrush.
But she's invisible.
Do they?
Oh no, she
Do they
becomes
even-
visible when she casts Suggestion, but...
Oh.
Okay. He doesn't have a toothbrush.
With whatever he uses to clean his teeth.
A stick?
Alright, let me go ahead and make my wisdom saving throw.
This is gonna be the same situation again. Oh.
Oh my god.
She'll prop herself up like she's been here all
Alright,
along.
so... Hold on, I have to go through this. And furthermore, Great One, I get... What? My
She's
lord,
leaning casually on the wall.
my lord,
very
stand
coolly.
back from the... Yojiro, what are you doing? That's a great one!
Wow.
And she'll whip out the book of evidence, the ledger, and she'll put on her fake glasses, perch them on her nose.
He will
She'll
start to lick your tentacles.
She splays them out. You like a lady puts out her foot to have someone put her shoe on? She'll do that with each tentacle in order.
Oh.
Page 63. purchased the most expensive sake available.
The Rice Lord looked a little nervous. Oh, what are you doing?
Next line item down.
That's... Yojiro, what?
She'll
Sekoku
lower her
scowls.
glasses. Her glasses, she'll peer over the bowed head of Yojiro towards Rice Lord Sudoku.
The samurai will start to move around their lord. Sorry.
Looks like a space invader.
She'll keep reading down the lines. Let's see here. How is Moto in range of Effie? Oh, just barely. As she reads down a few lines, she'll instruct Moto to let Effie know that they have him cornered.
Moto will let Effie know of all the various money crimes this man has actually performed.
Effie, as Sekoku scowls. Sudoku. What I said when I first landed was true. You have squandered the money that you should be using for the people, for yourself and your palace and the trees and the alcohol and the lavish paintings and concubines and you lied to all of us, all of the great ethereal beings that have appeared on the ship. You have lied to my compatriot over here on her rabbit horse, which is the biggest crime of them all.
Some of the people in the crowd will start to call out, "Hey, yeah, you said we didn't have enough money. Hey, what? Hey, this guy's full of shit. Hey, this guy." And then this lady will pop up out. "You said that you could not afford to pay for my husband's surgery, and now he's dead."
You killed this woman's husband.
"You said you didn't have any money to pay me horse."
Damn, look at that lady.
Whoa. I'm looking at
Whoa.
muscle mommy. I don't know who you're looking at. Mrs. Cho.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. All right, this is Mrs. Cho, and
Oh.
Her husband's dead.
this is...
That means she's available.
She's available.
This is the other one.
I don't know about y'all, that's how I pose when I get out of the shower.
Me too.
Oh.
I actually do the what was that movie? Hannibal? Where there's the guy with the penis and he tucks the penis in and does the dance to Goodbye Horses. I do that. I do that.
No, 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 no.
That's what I do when I get out of the shower. See, you have caused your people to suffer due to your own greed, and you must pay. And you deceived all of us when we gave you the chance to explain yourself.
The samurai start to look a little unwieldy, and some of them will start to step away from their lord. No!
Here will drag a tentacle through the dirt so it gets dirty again. She's got 8 hours of this.
Is she continuing to read? Is there like so many pages that she just continues to babble on?
She will go through the whole list until she feels that Effie has control of the situation.
Well, it certainly seems that the Great Ones have garnered the attention of the rest of the populace. They start to look very angry, and some of them begin to move in. The samurai do not look as if they are going to protect their lord much longer.
You, citizens, we are not here to harm you. We are here to see this man who has squandered wealth that you guys have harvested for his own greed. We want this man to seek justice from all of you for the efforts that you put in and the lack of respect from Lord Sudoku to you.
All right, give me a...
Can Sera assist?
Yes. Give me
How
a
many-
persuasion check.
Can Maelie also
Ooh.
assist?
Super advantage!
Oh, okay, you only get advantage. You can't get more than that.
Got it.
Good
All right, advantage.
Woo!
Oh, nice. There you go.
All right. With your words, the position that you're in, the fact that you're in a spaceship hovering over the top of them, your authority of heaven is presumed at this point. Your words hit the right rhythms, The people surge forward to take vengeance on their despoted lord. The samurai do not seek to aid their lord. He pulls out a blade to defend himself, but is quickly overwhelmed by the populace that he once ruled. You will see that his kimono, expensive treatments, weapons, everything is torn from him, and naked throughout the streets he is carried in Shanae to be tarred and feathered, and then eventually hung. You
Cyril
have
snapped the ledger
Cues.
closed with authority.
Sickle Cues gives a thumbs up.
all right. It seems that you have successfully.
Hey, we did it.
We got there.
Um,
We got there eventually.
Maybe
Thank
has a
you,
few
Sera.
parting words as they carry the Rice Lord off. If
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
People of Shanae, best of luck in choosing a new clan leader for y'all. Try to choose someone who will do you honor and justice in the future. Unfortunately, the Celestial Six cannot stay. The whims of the gods and their demands call us away. But I'm sure we'll be watching.
All right.
And then Effie, as Sickle Cues, flies around distributing this guy's wealth to the poor people.
Oh, so you guys spent a couple hours spreading out his the remaining of his wealth.
I think so. That was part of the mission.
Ooh, then Sera and her new helper
Oh my
are
god.
going to go investigate. What was it? Akama and Oni?
Akuma and Oni, yeah.
Yeah, that Muda wanted to look into.
Yeah.
Oh, she specifically really wants a reliquary. I think that's what she tried to find in those couple of hours.
You're not gonna find anything
Yeah.
like that here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But as you kind of spread the wealth throughout the small city of Shanae, people call out towards the great ones and the strange new gods. They praise Sekulcus, as that is the name that you've kept saying. And as this happens, Effie, your Secophone starts to ring.
She picks up her Sickle phone as Sickle phone Inception.
I see. A voice will speak to you. Hey.
Hey, you.
You've done a really good job, and I think it's time that we met.
Do I get to come to your house?
No. It's far away. I'll come to you.
You said you were going to show me your place.
Yeah, well, it's dirty over here. Okay, just
That's okay.
let's meet first, and then if things go well, maybe.
We can't watch like a play at your place.
So I figured that we'd walk through these to this good spot I know there.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds good. I'll bring some food and we can have a picnic.
Aight then. He just hangs up.
She as Sickle Cues is beaming and a single tear runs down Sickle Effie's face.
He noticed me.
I like the idea just as a man cave. That's like his place.
I'm getting my validation.
It's so trashy. He's just like, no, I can't bring her here.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
He's in the Underroad, right?
Yeah.
Where is that?
What a great question. So each of the deities, they have their different home realms throughout throughout like the verse, right? So you have, like for example, Babylon. He's actually in hell. The underroad is actually a kind of like the best way to describe it is in the planes of law and chaos, there is a thin strip where these two forces kind of press against each other, and it's known as the underroad, and that's where Sakokis lives.
Ooh.
Yeah. He can't, take you there because you're too far away from that. But he can manifest there, especially since a bunch of new people just recently started worshiping him. Also, something that's really cool, he actually has a different name on Rampart. He is known as Silver Shin here. That's his name that the Rampart's people give to him.
Cool. Okay.
But it's the same person, so.
Okay,
Or same
cool.
deity. Yeah, they all have their own Rampart versions of themselves.
The Silver Shin?
Silver Shin is what he's called, yeah. God, I'm
All
a
right.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, we all
What
are.
are Owen and Wode's names? I just want to know out of interest.
Owen and Wode are... I think those are actually the same. Because they're...
okay.
Oh.
Well, because they're the Lords of the Dream, so they're already kind of a... They're one of the few deities that are universal.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, because, there's different gods for different planets.
Mm-hmm.
But they're one of the deities that are universally worshipped because of their dream kind of thing. But
Okay.
I digress.
Is there a shop in this town?
You should make your little manservant draw pictures of all of us and put them up.
I'm gonna have him carry all the stuff I'm gonna go loot.
But then we are immortally upheld in this town.
Yeah, where's all the shops at? I want to take some stuff.
You want to take some stuff or buy some stuff?
Both.
Okay.
She's gonna try to weasel her way first, since she has this grand ledger of all the things that was purchased by him. So she's gonna barter all of his stuff away to the townspeople, so that she can get some shit.
This poor
Like
guy.
auction? She's gonna hold an auction?
She's gonna trade in
that's
sake.
pretty Oh, wait, no, that's sake.
You're going to trade the sake.
Yeah, anything that he's got. He's got artwork as well.
Okay.
I'll tell you specifically what I want, Arcadum.
All
I'm
right.
looking for an item that gives a +1 intelligence, like a spell book maybe.
That's not
and
going to be
spells.
here.
Okay, do they have spells?
They do,
Okay.
but the casters here are lower level than you. So,
I still need to fill out a lot of level 1 and 2 and 3.
alrighty.
And she'll also look at old Bodo, ask him if he wants anything. And since this is also a feudal area, she's gonna look for like horse gear, barding.
You can find plenty of horse gear. That's easy.
Okay. She'll look for 2 sets, one for her, one for Ayaza.
Hold on. Let me think for a second. I'll play this song. This song's a banner. Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess first things first. So we'll start with horse gear because they actually have quite a bit. They have masterwork
Yeah.
horse gear here.
Oh, cool.
How fancy do you want it?
Fancy. The most fancy. Something befitting Rice Lord Sudoku Shinko
Aren't we like 4?
in his previous glory.
Well, there's masterwork barding, crops, saddles, all that stuff that you might need.
Cool.
Yeah. So you can just get that. That's easy.
What does all this stuff do?
Oh, it's just opulence. It doesn't do anything mechanically for combat. It increases one's prestige.
Is it me? Did I lose you guys?
Hello?
No.
No.
Hello.
No.
No.
We
can't hear
heard
you,
him.
Arcadum. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him.
He said it was nothing mechanical, just opulent that increases prestige.
That's so weird. Say something, Arcadum.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear him now. No, I missed everything you said about the barding. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Maybe I dropped then.
mechanically, it was just, it deals with prestige. It doesn't do anything else mechanically.
I don't really know what prestige means.
Prestige is a resource that is gained. It's basically the resource that attributes the neutral form of fame or infamy.
Oh!
Yeah.
So she could look famous?
Well, don't you need that?
She does. For the Taladani stuff?
Yeah.
Max infamy, please.
Did we gain prestige from this whole adventure?
I mean, yeah, for a rampart.
Good. Famous on a
Sweet.
feudal planet.
Just
Yeah.
apart.
So I can get some sick infamy gear for Aeon.
Oh, you can get some masswork prestige, which increases it by 1, but yeah.
Yes. She'll get one for Aeon, one for Ayaza. I want to ask for Goldenveer. Would they have anything that would fit a dragon?
No.
Okay, that's what I assumed, but I had to ask. What does the crop do? Is it just part of the set?
Yeah, it's just horse gear.
Okay, she'll get the whole set. Two of them.
Your equestrian equipment.
Okay, she'll have Yojiro. Could I change the suggestion, or does it stay as the same thing for the whole 8 hours?
It stays the same thing for the whole 8 hours.
Okay, good. So as he's bent over cleaning her tentacles, she'll load up the saddles on his back. She'll saddle him.
She gonna ride him around?
Yes.
Oh my god. Can he carry her?
Yeah, he can.
Isn't she like 250 pounds?
She sure is.
Strong.
I was like, she's...
Wow.
Wow.
Seino could carry her.
Oh.
What a man.
Yojiro has a 22 strength. He can carry her.
Oh, what a
God.
stud.
God damn.
Nice.
What a
He's
man.
coming with us 100%. Okay, so that's the horse stuff. Any equipment that gives a +1 int?
No, sorry. You're not going to find that here.
Dang it! Anything that Mona would want.
Some of this sake is pretty good.
Okay, she'll go in a couple of bottles. She'll sigh morosely that they just happened to intimidate the town that has nothing for wizards.
You got spells.
Oh, that's true. How many spells could I get, Arcadum? Which levels?
2 first, 1 second. Your choice.
Okay, 2 first, 1 second. Let me put that in notes. 2 first level, 1 second level. Okay. Any enchanted spellbooks?
No.
Okay.
They don't
So
even...
just no magical gear,
well,
period.
they don't have that kind of wizardry.
Okay.
Their wizardry style is not really compatible with yours.
Okay. Then she'll look around for an adorable pet.
You have one.
She'll pat him on the head. She'll ride Yojiro back towards the ship.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, Maelie would like to walk around the town, being a diplomat, an ambassador, and easing the transition. Would you like to do anything else while you're out there?
I'm looking for any influences, like I told Sera. Like, anything that might lead to the Taladani, anything that might lead back to Rexus. Or the Fading Stars. But, I mean, I'm not, like, actively searching it out. It's just, as people come by, if I see something on them that I might recognize from spending time on conflicts.
You don't really see anything like that.
Okay. Well, that's it. I'm just helping. Answering questions. Trying to calm people down, even with my scary horse.
Okay.
Effie, as she's like distributing wealth, she's looking specifically for an artist.
Well, there's plenty of artists.
Which one is the most attractive?
Like, as in the artist is attractive themselves?
The most attractive artists themselves with the most attractive work.
If you find a guy.
Okay. Effie goes up to the guy.
Great one.
Hello, good sir.
How can I help you?
It is I, the Silvershin. I require you to depict a painting of this event and hang it in the Great Hall.
Of course, of course. Any specifics you would like?
Oh, just, the heroism of the metal bird dragon coming down from the sky. How Sudoku paid for his heinous crimes. And how these people and myself were able to help the town. May it be a warning to the next Rice Lord of what may happen when they deceive a town.
All right, he'll nod, and he will take note of that. He'll begin work right away.
Great.
Yes, Seino?
Seino would go around and look at like weaponry and armory if he just finds something interesting.
Oh, there's all kinds of weapons and armor in this place. There's katanas, naganatas, dachis, all kinds of stuff.
Is there a kunai with chain?
Yes.
Kunai with
You would probably look for any armor that is better crafted than his, like an upgrade for his armor. If he finds something like that, which would be a breastplate +1. In out of character terms. I should do a roll for that or anything.
No, I'm thinking about it. I think they would have anything better than that, though. They'd have stuff equivalent to it, but I don't think they'd have anything better than that.
Okay. Makes sense, though.
Yeah.
That is quite the high ask, yeah. Then he would probably, the rest of the time that he's there, he would probably, go to, a weapon master or anything like that. I would just show him the way that he learns to wield his, Hunvini Pala. And just basically trade blows with, spar with him, I guess.
So you go to where all the samurai go to test their skills, and they will fight a very short person.
Yes.
All right. At first, they are terrified of you, but then after they see how well you fight and how oddly kind that you are, they will very much begin to enjoy themselves. They will spend countless hours talking to you about different techniques and theorizing how two warriors might fight and how they might overcome each other. Just some nerd shit.
Yeah, some combat nerd shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
So
that would be
you're basically
but
if Lord Tojiro uses his Naginata, I think you're going to have a bad time because he's got the reach, right? It's like that kind of shit.
yeah.
People talking about Magic the Gathering.
That's right.
Oh my god, Magic the Gathering, but with
that's
weapons.
Exactly what I imagined. Hell yeah.
Not if you cast Counterspell. Yeah, but he's not always going to have 2 blue mana open.
Love him.
What if he activates his pot of greed?
I have a question.
Yes.
These people are poor, right?
Yes, very.
Okay, then I won't try and trade.
Oh, okay.
During that time,
I kind of give you guys an idea. So the wealth level of this world is lower than others, right? Because of the way that just because of the way that money is fluctuates so quickly. Also because their previous lord was an asshole that kept all the money for himself. So yeah, the people in this city are very poor. Like even having like a painted piece of porcelain, like a porcelain pot, would be like that'd be like a family heirloom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
All right, I'm ready for my date.
Sudoku dead yet?
Oh yeah, he's hanging in the middle of the. He's already been hung. He's
chop his dick off.
She's gonna ride old Yojiro over there. She's gonna shove her essence distractor into him, right in the side, right above his left hip.
All right, you pull out a
She does this in the open in front of everybody.
Everybody's freaking out. What did the gods do to him? Oh no, they took his soul.
Oh no.
They shit his mouth.
Only bad people. We take the soul of bad people.
Before she does that, Luka would have put on the mask just to look at his hanging body. Just to see what it looks like.
It looks the same.
Oh. If he looks at the other crowds as he looks at like the crowd of people surrounding him and him Sudoku, is there like much of a difference?
Well, you could see just the people, but then you see that there are several malevolent-looking spirits that are walking amongst them.
Oh. What do they look like?
They look like tall, slender shadows. Long, spindly fingers looking like inkwells run dry across paper. You could see that they stop at some people and sort of stroke the backs of their heads and gathering up pieces of black energy. Some of them walk amongst them just standing there, staring with vacant eyes. Staring with vacant, glassy eyes. Some of them just walk inside of people. It's pretty horrifying.
Just to make sure he doesn't walk into them, he would keep the mask on. But during that time, he would have looked around for any... I would assume they would be scrolls, not books, but scrolls of any depictions or like text about the... what were they called? The yokai? Not yokai. What were they called?
Akuma.
Akuma, pardon.
And
Akuma.
Oni.
Oni of this world. That's what he would look for. And anything matching this imagery that he saw in the crowd.
You're not gonna find anything like that in here.
Okay. Wait, no scrolls or anything about them in general?
Well, I mean, they have like stories about them, but nothing actionable.
Oh, okay. The stories are they in his estate or are they just kind of wherever?
Well, they're like
because he's looking in his estate. That's where he's looking.
Yeah, he's got plenty of works of art that includes story scrolls and stuff like that.
All right, he's taking those.
All right.
He's yoinking those. But he'll reconvene with everybody else, but keeping the mask on.
It's date time.
What's the essence I get from that guy?
Essence of fire.
Thank you.
Just
Let's
one
go.
thing.
I'm ready for the day. Oh, never mind.
Oh. Seino would probably, after he like nerded a bunch with the other samurai and stuff, he would probably like, as a part of like, I guess, friendship and honory, he would exchange his breastplate with one that's like same level basically, but like that he has something from this planet.
Bro, are you
with these
are you trading some of your cards with these guys?
friendship bracelet?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right,
Hell yeah.
the sensei of the dojo that the Great One fought in, a man by the name of Kisensei, will move towards you and will hand you a lamellar plate,
Lamellar plate.
which is the equivalent armor that they would have.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Yeah, he would wear it with honor and then
Bro.
tell himself off. Bro. Yeah.
I'm starting to bro. Sorry. I hate being sick. All right, let's do this. He used to call me on my saxophone.
Do 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 do.
I'm getting the popcorn.
Oh God.
I have lost connection to the server.
No.
Oh, same.
No.
Wait,
it
what?
happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also lost it.
I have
I'm
no
back
connection.
now. It says I'm back. Hold on, let me try and move. Nope.
I'm just gonna keep reloading.
I'm gonna reload.
Maybe.
What is going on?
Oh, nope.
Hold on, let me check. Is chat still connected to me?
Said something went wrong with the Foundry virtual tabletop server.
Stream looks good.
Yeah, stream looks fine.
What is going on? All right, let me just try refreshing me.
The universe just doesn't want me to go on this date.
No date.
Sad.
Critical failure.
Oh.
I'm reloading Foundry.
Okay.
Right?
I had my combat notes. I made a new tab in our enemy combat notes. You know?
Wait, you did?
In
Really?
case-
Yeah, I did. I was getting all kinds of prepared. Just in case.
All right, try reconnecting.
Yeah, it's reloading for me. Yep, I'm in.
Okay. That was weird. I don't know why.
That was weird. The music stopped though.
Okay.
Unless we're getting date music. Are we getting George Michael?
Ooh,
I was working on some date music. Yes.
sexy sax.
We're trying to find something that won't be instantly muted.
Mm.
I'm never gonna dance again.
His guilty feet have got no rhythm.
The way I danced with you.
No, that song is
Just
such a
Xing out of
banger.
my combat doc.
Getting some potato chips? I'm ready. Hey.
I wasn't sure if this was like a Harlequin mask, so I just shared it in embedded chat. If that's what it looks like.
Wait, I
Is
just
that what
want
it
to.
is? Or like this? I don't know. I need an idea.
I think you can go off whatever sings to your heart, Roxa.
I mean, yes to both.
I didn't know like what was the traditional or what it would look like. That's all. I wasn't quite sure. That's like a gesture mask. So I guess the top ones. I guess. Actually, that's fine.
Anyway, can I just say, eating potato chips with chopsticks is high IQ.
They have these little finger things here where you can like slip them over your thumb and your pointer finger, and you can grab chips with them, and they're like made out of like rubber or silicone.
Yeah, but I'm not
And then you
paying shit for picking up my chips.
Well, apparently people do, because it's a thing.
I know it's a thing. I will not pay for that. I just got my free chopsticks from my supermarket, and I will use them for everything.
Well, now we got a guy to add to the ship that could probably feed us potato chips.
We just stole another person. Like, why did we have to?
Kidnapping him.
Yeah, we are. What are you talking about?
He's mine.
Remember when that happened the first time?
Dude, they keep stealing people from Rainforest.
Stop making him so sexy.
Yeah.
I mean, she's riding this guy around like a horse. Like, what do you think she's gonna do with him? He's
This dude
obviously
is
coming.
super attractive. Look at him.
I mean,
Going to have
The
her
first-
fun and then leave.
No,
the
we're
first
taking
person
you with
that was
us.
stolen from Rampart actually had like a really big use, but this guy is just like, I'm a bodyguard and I'm hot. Like,
Yeah, I need a bodyguard. I have
Yeah.
to share Seino with
Seino.
others. I need
have-
a dedicated one.
She needs more.
I just
He's a
need.
powerful
to-
Taladonic wizard. I need bodyguards.
I just need.
I'm not
I just
good
need-
enough.
Oh no! I just need
Heard
more.
again.
Seino, I'm sorry.
Heard again.
Replaced.
Guilty
We'll make him our
feet
gardener.
Got no rhythm.
Even worse.
You're so
The
cute,
way I
Seino.
danced with you.
All right,
But
you know
let's
what?
do
I'm
this.
gonna go with this.
All right.
Never gonna guard again.
Never gonna cut again. But then you suddenly say no.
You have just abandoned me.
God, I'm gonna rewrite that
I'm
whole
never
song. I'm gonna rewrite that whole song. I swear to
I
God.
don't say no's perspective.
I'm never gonna guard again.
Because guilty swords have got no sheaths. Oh man, that is funny. All right, let's see. Where did I put this?
The date map.
Yeah, you're gonna get your date map. I have it
Date
all
map.
ready. I'm just getting all the stuff ready. I want it to be special.
Oh.
What?
Oh, is Seckle was gonna bring some flowers?
Okay. You little bitch boy, you gonna bring some flowers?
Oh. Gonna make me cry.
All right, let's do this. Okay. So, some time passes, and the party eventually makes their way throughout the city, either searching archives, buying alcohol, or nerding it up in the dojos with the boys. Effie makes her way to a place slightly outside of the main throng of the city, in the rice fields that surround the nearby marshlands. And there, under a copse of trees, she waits for Secklecuse to attend to her. All right.
When you show up to the date like 10 minutes early.
Wait at the bar.
Yep.
I've sorted my spells alphabetically.
Good answer. Good answer.
That's what I do when I pass time.
Wait. Why did it do that? That's weird.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I don't know why it did that. Let's do this. Huh. Okay. How about that? Okay, there we go. Jeez. Okay, we're ready. You know, I'm going to rename this real quick. I'm going to rename this map.
Rampart date.
There we go.
Fields of Love.
Alrighty, Effie. You arrive at the State of Time and nervously wait in front of the shrine where he's supposed to meet you.
She kind of nervously keeps like straightening her hair, making sure that it's falling the correct way, and making sure there's like no dirt under her fingernails.
You preen yourself, making sure you're at maximum ready, and then you feel a presence begin to approach you.
She looks in the direction of the presence.
All right, let's get this started.
Wow.
And you see this.
She just watches his body wiggle towards her.
Sreggop approaches. He is wearing a throng of green robes in a komodo to match the different people of this area. His hair and his hood is down, revealing his long black hair, which he has tied up in a traditional ponytail, much like the men do in this particular place, so that he can be convincingly one of Rampart, to be observed from a distance. As he approaches, his intense brown and shimmering eyes will take their time drinking in Effie's presence before he finally approaches her and says, "Hey."
Handsome.
First, we gotta get some business done.
Okay, business first, pleasure second, right?
Yeah. I can only manifest for a little bit of time. The people here, there's not enough of their worship for me to go longer than about an hour or two. But I wanted to say that you've done very well. I know you're not a cleric or a paladin or anything like that, and it's really hard to press forward with the dogmas and all that shit. And I don't really care that much about that stuff anyway. What you're really starting to show me that you're a girl I can rely on. So, I have a gift for you.
Oh, for me?
And he'll reach into his robes and he will pull out a dagger. I think it's about time that you had a proper weapon.
She kind of gets all goo-goo-eyed as if somebody is taking a Chanel purse out of a shopping bag. For me.
You've done well. And where you're going, there's going to be a lot of danger. You're going to need me with you.
I need you with me always. She kind of reaches out for the dagger. What does it do?
Well, it's got some of my divinity in it. It'll help your blade find its way through even the hardest of armors. You'll slice through magic, steel, and flesh all the same. And more importantly, it'll keep you safe.
I know you're here keeping me safe.
Indeed.
Well, thank you, Sequelcuse.
You are welcome. Now that we got all the business up out of the way, he'll offer you his arm.
She offers her arm and links with him, and also points over to her mage hand that is conveniently holding a picnic basket.
He'll nod.
Shall we?
Also, you're taller than him, just so you know.
I know.
How tall is he?
He's 5'8".
What a cutie.
He's a short king.
He's a rogue. He's not a...
Well, so is Effie.
Well, yeah, but you got the juice.
Even then, she was 5'11", before she grew 2 inches.
Well, as you kind of walk with him, he'll state, "So, let's talk. Mortal to mortal. Where are you from?"
So, I'm from originally Dalton. Made my way to Majatal with a band of Sequelsites. So, grew up half in Dalton, half in Majatal.
Did you like Calcatesh?
Loved it. Loved Majatal, even though, you know, the sand was a little bit of a problem, got everywhere.
Yeah, it's coarse like that.
But the people that I met there were outstanding people, you know? Where were you from in Calcatesh?
What, you mean when I was a mortal?
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually not from Calcatesh.
Oh?
Mm-mm.
Where were you from?
I'm from a place called Rhine.
Where's that at?
Hi, it's further to the... It's like to the far west from Calcatesh. You gotta go over 2.
Continents?
Yeah.
Oh. What was it like there?
Loud. A lot of music. Not that I don't mind that, but I wasn't there long before we crossed the sea.
And then what? What happened from there?
Well, that's when I came to Calcatesh. And it was there that I well, the dogmas state that I stole luck. And while that's technically true, I looked at it as more of a favor, really. I just don't like watching people suffer because they don't got enough to eat, you know?
I can understand that. That's why I'm here, right?
Right.
This Lord Sudoku problem.
That's true, but he's just a symptom of the greater problem.
I know, and I wish I had time to fix the real problem of it all.
No, I get it. I'm not insinuating that you do and stay. But it doesn't change the fact that it bothers me that this place is constantly under a state of famine. There's more beggars here than in most places that I can see. It's not
Well, maybe
it's not the most, but it's up there.
maybe when I, fix the problem with Folly, I'll make this my next stop.
That's a good offering by you. But I think the problem with Folly is going to be... Well, let's not think and worry about such things.
Agreed. I think it's going to be one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. Especially with, 2 people. Oh, ooh. Sorry, I got a little close there. 2 members of my party wanting to try and talk to this person, convince them not to go on a mega path of destruction and be good.
Yeah. Well, it's just like my teachings say. Your blades should be your final resort.
That's true. Today, it wasn't the first resort.
Correct. There's a lot you can do with a lie, and it's better to avoid blood if you can. Words are a weapon, and a preferable one to steal. I've looked into your heart and mind, and I've listened to your comrades. I don't think that they're wrong for trying to save him, because they are right to a certain extent. The creature's a kid. It was never really given any choice. Like a beggar in that regard. But, at the same time, you know what its threat truly is. And there are exceptions to every rule. Unfortunately, despite its what would you call it? Despite its danger and its meaning, it is still a mortal affair. So I cannot tell you what to do, or even intervene directly.
She nods, and she starts taking out a charcuterie board from the basket.
Oh shit, is there cheese on that?
There is cheese on this.
I love cheese.
I knew it was your favorite. Can I ask you something, Seclocuse?
Sure.
Something that I haven't been able to figure out?
Sure.
When I was in Majital and I was killed and transported to Conflux, I knew that I was on some, or I found out later that I was on some meteor hurling through the astral sea. What happened on Calcatesh?
Seven faced the enemy and sealed the prison once more. With the prism sealed and the colors bound, peace reigns and the covenants are restored. You were probably amongst the people that were claimed by the Violet and were released when it was defeated.
She nods. So then, that thing is back, and that's what's in Folly.
Well, I wouldn't say it's back. It's more so that part of it never left. There are pieces of the colors locked behind different doors that could not be accessed by the great battle. But even if the true power of the Violet is not resummoned, even a fraction of it would be devastating. Folly's danger is... the danger of Folly has it diminished because of this fact. If anything, it is a semblance of hope. For the enemy that you face is a more manageable one than that which the Seven must face.
She reaches for a piece of cheese and brushes against his hand.
He will look down and he'll softly take Effie's hand and stroke it with his thumb.
And she will stroke it and look into his eyes. I have one more question for you. Maybe a couple more. This entity that you took luck from, I don't know much about. And I want to know a little bit more about you. Even before the ascension to godhood. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Who the god of luck was?
Yeah, before Seclocuse.
He was a right bastard, he was. His name was Nero. I share the pantheon with him still. It's a little awkward.
She nods.
You know, I think that, I think I might be the reason why he's a little... I did the crazy whistle. I don't know if you heard it.
Sure.
You know, when somebody's crazy, they're like, they're a little woohoo, you know, like that. That's what he did.
Yeah.
But now
But yet he's still
what?
Yet he's still in the pantheon.
Yeah, he's still the god of, like, money or whatever.
Money, yeah.
Yeah, he maintained that domain. But I think I split him down the middle like a coin when I stole it from him.
She kind of giggles at that. And I don't think, in my opinion, being on Calcatesh, that there are as many dedicated to him as there are to you.
It don't really bother me none. I don't keep score. The way I look at it, if I need anything, I'll just steal it.
She nods, knowing the dragon situation. So, thank you for coming to meet with me. This means a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. Now I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
He'll raise an eyebrow. For what?
Whatever. I'm always ready.
All right. Sakokus will lean in and give you a smooch.
She leans in the other 20%.
Ah! He goes in 80.
She goes in 20.
Wow. It finally happened.
Are they having a makeout fest? Is there tongue?
Of course there's tongue.
Oh, yeah. And she kind of pulls back and looks at him. You know, you mean a lot to me.
Same.
And she leans back in at 80%.
Okay. And then they made out for several minutes.
Is that all they do?
And then they fucked.
Yeah!
Whoa!
She slowly zips off her
Fade to
piece.
black, fade to black, fade to black. No. Black square, black square.
Black square.
Okay. All right. Oh, I wonder what's happening in this play. Oh. All right. And I think that's a good place to call it right there. Jesus Christ.
Wait, canonically, did they just boink?
Yes.
Like right in a field?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Boy,
Okay.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a suckle baby.
Somebody in chat just said roll for impregnation.
Well, she could choose, right?
Well,
No.
you cannot choose.
All right.
No, her thing is she could choose,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, she can choose, but he's also a
Yeah,
deity,
but-
so
Yeah, if he wants.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
All right.
But I thought it would. No, never mind.
You thought what?
Never mind.
You used to
At
call me-
long last, Storm, you got your date.
I got my date and a little bit
And-
more. I got the sausage from the picnic basket.
Oh my god, man. Give me the sausage.
Jesus.
All right, now it's time for fan art. And the first one we have is a delicious piece of Seino art.
Yes! My commission! I'm so happy!
That's so good.
Look at him.
44.
Man Panty
Look at
says
that
swing and jab.
Yeah.
Swing and jab.
I specifically made sure that the nipples were pierced with javelins. If you could zoom in.
Yeah.
That was
Are they?
That
Yes.
was a Storm
Oh my God.
suggestion.
Yes!
Oh my god.
My god.
Nipples pierced.
And the next one,
The not so spicy
the
version.
PG one.
Yeah.
smoke.
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 I love that it rhymes.
8 and counting.
44, not a jab more.
Luke,
I love that you had 50 javelins. It's too good.
Hey, but I better have it or not, right?
Effie's there like, do you know what the difference between a villain and a supervillain is? Presentation!
Oh my god.
We looked fabulous coming down.
I'm just saying.
Gojira! Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
So where do we pick up next week? Are we picking back up in the ship or on Rampart?
We're gonna keep fucking for 4 more hours.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
We will pick up with the morning of the next day. That's where we'll pick up.
Oh, so we're in Rampart a whole day?
Oh.
I presume that Effie would like to receive a sufficient amount of hot digging. So.
He said there was only an hour, right?
Yeah, only about a couple hours. So.
Yeah.
I got a plot to keep this man as a servant.
Okay. Well, we will resolve that next time.
Luka, mercy. Oh my god.
Pocket Luka.
Horrible.
Save your space.
That is hilarious.
Dude, this one makes me laugh so.
Oh my goodness.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Dude,
Oh my
the
god.
party when they see all the new characters, the hot characters, dude.
Wow, they were so attractive.
We had so
They
many
were
hot
very
body
hot.
NPCs.
I don't know, we need some ugly ones.
There was that one dragon nobody liked.
Maelie be like, biblical angels, be not afraid.
Right.
Oh, so Effie goes to find a very attractive artist, and this is who she finds. Good one, Essie.
Yeah.
Seino and the other samurai. Yeah.
That's what I imagined.
Seino realizing that he can't be the mage guard for Sera anymore.
Oh, stop it, you guys!
Magic, no!
And he fades
First
away.
off, being joined in the
I worked
gardening
so
club
hard
and
on that
nothing.
relationship, and now
You
He's
ruined
not
it.
enough anymore.
You ruined it twice in 2 sessions.
she would never ride Seino around though.
True. It's kind of like, there's a hierarchy. It's like, there's the boss and then the co-boss, and then there's like the pledge that you need to do shit.
Oh, this is great. Hey, Luka, slam. I'm not gonna mess with that.
Just looking through.
Oh my god, dude. The way she's biting her lip, bro.
The man bun. Does he have a man bun? I've already forgotten. Let me click over.
I thought he did, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Perfect.
I love Casey's art. Like, it makes me smile so much.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Do you want to show Effie's art? Because you didn't show it last week.
Wait, what? Who?
The new one.
The Valkyrie one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Look,
It's scrolled up in fan art.
look at that.
Does she drop fairy dust?
Yes, when she farts.
Beautiful.
Good.
I like the version of Effie with her bush.
Yeah, with the mage hand. That canonically, she uses her mage hand to shave. I also really like on the art. There's the binary tattoo, which I think is
Zoom
awesome.
us in, Arcadum. Yes.
And then the seckle cues on the thigh, which is sick. But
Very good.
You know,
Yep.
the trust that she has on that bottom part of that uniform.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everybody for the support. Good game, everybody. I've got to prep for the next game, though.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.